sit still. Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's step and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
What's going on, guys? How is everybody doing today? Still getting ourselves set up for today's triple header. It's been a very long week, ladies and gentlemen, but we do have a very good slate of games coming at y'all. Here today, we've got the Washington Commanders versus the Dallas Cowboys. Interestingly enough, I'm actually in a chair right now, and it feels kind of weird. I do have the chain on today. We're going to see if we can't run this marathon one more time. We've done a couple of these marathons already on this channel, and nobody cares to hear me complain about them, but they are grueling to do 12 hours of watching football. Now, I'm a fan of watching football, guys, but 12 hours of calling games is tough. I'm going to be here for you guys all day, but I'm going to pace myself today. Shout out to Brandy. What is going on, Brandy? Hello, Supreme Science. Robert Zamora. Manuel Torres, hello. Germ asking, is it that easy? It's that easy, brother. It's not hard at all. Jason Frost, what's going on, man? Todd Adams, hello. Of course, Robert Ora, Disc Golf. Good to have you in here, Disc Golf. I saw your message the other day. Thanks for adding me on Facebook, brother. All right, we got Val in the house. We've got Brent in the house. Janie Ibarra in the house as well with CMC and Kyle checking in one more time. I'm trying to get better from being sick, says Kyle. Yeah, man, I'm kind of doing the same. This was a long holiday break. Literally from, honestly, it feels like since Thanksgiving up until now, it has been go, go, go for Football Nation. And I have kind of gotten my teeth kicked in over the past few weeks. But you know what? It is worth every single moment. Now, I got to pull up some additional things right now. It's the first live stream of today, guys. We're going to be taking it a little bit chill, just like we did all day yesterday, and then I'm going to ramp it up at the end of today because it'll be the final game of 2024 regular season tonight coming up, and that should be a good one as well. So we got Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears. They're going to be playing at this time right now. Carolina Panthers, New England. Carolina Panthers versus Atlanta. New England at Buffalo. Buffalo at New England. Okay, let me not get distracted by things that aren't going to be covered on this live stream. And I want to pull up this. Here we go. Refresh this page. Sorry, guys. Making adjustments still. Last minute stuff. Y'all know how this goes. Good morning, Jason. How are you? Good to have you in here. Tailgate saying, let's go effing family. What's going on, Tailgate? What's going on, John Pierce? Last game for Dallas. It's going to be a long off season. Well, just an extra month compared to everyone else. Welcome back, Supreme. I get it, man. I know what that's like. Kyle saying, go Eagles. Okay, what was I doing here? Scoreboard. We're pulling up our scoreboard here. There we go. So scoreboard above my head. Making sure that that is nice and set up. Let's see. Okay, guys. So you'll notice that I've adjusted a couple things. I'm actually in a swiveling chair, but I'm going to have to move this chair periodically throughout the live stream. So that'll be an interesting ploy here. I need a stool without a back, but sometimes, leaning back ain't so bad. I don't mind this at all, being 100% honest, guys. Y'all know me. I like to stand up, but this feels good. It feels good. Matter of fact, I actually don't have my overhead light on. I can turn that one on there too, just to give it a little extra oomph, a little extra glow right here. Hello, Susan Morgan. She says, go Bears, go Cowboys. Let's go Football Nation. What's up, Susan? Okay. LOL, we get to watch you scoot around. Yeah, kind of. You will get to watch me scoot around today. Okay, guys. Well, why don't we go ahead and get started? Let's start by taking a look at the Washington Commanders football team. First scoot of the day coming up right here, right now, guys. Get up, move this iron bar stool off frame, and I'll bring it back here in just a second. All right, guys, the stats here for the Washington Commanders are as follows. This offense, they score about 25 points per game. That's good for 5th in the NFL. 29 points per game. That's good for 5th in the NFL. Yards per game offensively, look at how good this team is. I think people are sleeping on how good Washington Commanders really truly are right now in 2024. They're a top 5 team in both points per game and yards per game, and a top 10 team in yards per play, third down efficiency, and red zone efficiency. So this offense with Jaden Daniels, they know what to do. They know what they're doing, and they've come out here firing on all cylinders. Now, the Dallas Cowboys won the last meeting between these two teams. The Dallas Cowboys did get the win, and that was in Washington with Cooper Rush. Let's see if the Dallas Cowboys can get the win again. Actually, I'm going to pour this coffee into this coffee and keep it nice and hot there. We've got a little bit of coffee, guys, a little bit of warmth to keep the cords loose. When I'm speaking right now, most likely your Dallas Cowboys will win because the Washington Commanders have nothing to play for. They're probably benching their starters. Now, they won't be benching the starters, guys. Starters will come out here to play. The Washington Commanders do have something to play for in this one. Saying that they don't is an understatement there for sure. The Washington Commanders, guys, they are playing for positioning in the playoffs, and I'll show you guys that here in a second. You know what? Why not? You brought up a good point, man. Let's go ahead and bring it up right now. I love football too, Robert. I sure do too. Okay. Take a look at this over here, guys. If the Washington Commanders lose this game, they will slide down to number 7. The Packers will slide up to number 6. That is the difference between playing the Eagles and the Rams. I think I know which team I'd rather go up against, and it is not the Philadelphia Eagles. If the Washington Commanders can win this game, regardless of what happens with the Green Bay Packers in their game with Chicago, the Washington Commanders will remain in 6th place. The Packers will remain in 7th place. But if the Commanders lose this game and the Packers win against the Bears, which is very much expected, we will see a flip-flop of these two. And then the Commanders, being at number 7, will have to face the Philadelphia Eagles in round 1. So there is a little bit of something worth playing for. You'll notice over here, I did make the adjustments this morning. The Chargers, with less losses than the Steelers, have moved on up. Chargers at number 5, Steelers at number 6, Broncos at number 7. We're covering that game after this one here as well. By the way, just so you know, as I was saying, let's go ahead and pull that up as well. This is what it's looking like right now, guys. The Packers are going up against the Eagles. If the season were to finish the way that everything is locked up, Commanders would be going up against the Rams. Vikings against the Buccaneers. And as it sits right now, the Lions are number 1 in the NFC. Now, we do have that game between the Lions and the Vikings tonight. I will be covering that game as well. But this game here with the Vikings and the Lions is going to determine who is the number 1 seed in the NFC. That number 1 spot, whoever wins tonight's game between the Vikings and the Lions will get the bye week in the first round of the wild card of the 2024 wild card round of the playoffs. So yes, there is something there. There is something, but the biggest game is the Jets versus Miami. Dolphins do need to win. If the Dolphins win, they are in. Guys, win and get in for the Miami Dolphins. That is a very, very good point. Let's bring that up as well. I like where your head's at, Ramsey. I like where your head is at right now. So, that being said, the Cincinnati Bengals right now are 9-8. They are sitting at number 8 spot right now because they have one more win than the Miami Dolphins. Of course, coming into today's game before last night, before the Bengals played, they were sitting at number 9. Dolphins have slid down. If the Dolphins win, they will move up to number 8. And should the Broncos lose, the Dolphins will actually have the same record as the Broncos at 9-8. And that would give them more divisional wins or more conference wins. The Miami Dolphins will make playoffs if they win this game today against the New York Jets. Now, Ray Zilla, I guess, got it half right because Ray Zilla said, oh, I'm all geared up for my Dallas Cowboys. You already know. I am always geared up for my Dallas Cowboys, Ultra. I haven't seen your name in a while, but welcome back. Is Rodgers starting? Aaron Rodgers? I don't know. I have not been following that game, or that I honestly stopped following the Jets after like week 3. Anyways, that's what's happening in this playoff picture, guys. The Broncos will be fighting for their playoff lives. What's going on, Dusty Attic? Good to have you in here, sir. So, Broncos will be fighting for their playoff lives here. We'll see if they can get the win. They should be able to. The Kansas City Chiefs will be resting all of their starters. Guys, when I say they're resting all of their starters, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to be resting a ton of people, mostly on the defense. George Karlaftis will be out. Chris Jones will be out. Drew Tranquil, Nick Bolton, Trent McDuffie, and Justin Reed. All of them just going to be resting today. Also, for the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, Isaiah Pacheco, Kareem Hunt, Travis Kelce, and Jawan Taylor, all going to be out as well. So, all of that being said, let's go back to the Washington Commanders, since that is the game we will be covering today. Washington Commanders, guys, as we mentioned, very good offensively. Defensively, they've got some gaps in here, but it's not all bad. I've seen better, but it's not all bad. So they are a top 20 team in points per game allowed. They rank 19th, not saying much considering there are only 32 teams in the NFL, but 23.3 points per game allowed, not so bad, right? You can call that on average maybe 3 touchdowns and a field goal or less. Points per game allowed is that at 19th. Yards per game allowed, they are 9th in the NFL. They give up just 323.8 yards per game. Yards per play, they're right there in the middle at 15th. Third down efficiency, they are a top 12 team defensively, giving up a success rate to opposing offenses at a success rate at 37.9%. And red zone efficiency here, 27th in the league. That is where they struggle inside the red zone, inside their own. When they're backed up inside their own 20, they do tend to give up points in a 6-figure fashion. Or in a 6-point fashion, I should say. Okay, guys, how about we take a quick look then at the Commanders' starting lineup. So, according to ESPN, and I just refreshed the page, it looks like Jayden Daniels will be playing. So, Jayden Daniels is in at starting quarterback today for the Washington Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr. in at running back today for the Washington Commanders. Our 3 main pass catchers, we've got Terry McLaurin on one side, Scary Terry. Olamide Zaccheaus on the other side. Solid outing for the past couple of weeks. And, of course, De'Ami Brown back into the lineup. He was out last week. Luke McCaffrey was filling in. Had to make that adjustment today. Zach Ertz going to be your 4th starting pass catcher out here. Mad Steve, howdy, Mario. Sorry to beat your Cowboys today. Let's see what happens, Mad Steve. Let's see what happens. The number in question also, the receiver for the Ravens, okay, because he's going to be able to make the playoffs. So the question that Ramsey is asking right now is about Zay Flowers. The Zay Flowers knee injury. Did not quite get a fill-in on that, to be 100% transparent. I was not looking for any of that. I was just looking to get my live stream set up. Guys, I will have a ton more information. I'm going to be a football know-it-all hopefully by the end of next season, or by the start of next season, when I can get some additional help and get somebody to make these dang slides for me. But as it is right now, I got no help, and I got to focus. Once the game is over, man, it's like, have you ever been a server at a restaurant or a waiter at a restaurant? It's one of those things when I was waiting tables that I loved about waiting tables, is that your problems of the day are over as soon as your shift is over. It's not like working in a corporate job like I do now, where a problem can last a couple days, a week, 2 weeks, and I got to keep track of what's going on at every step of it. Nope. Once the game is over, for me, I wash my hands of it and I move on, man. And that's exactly what we did last night. I had to get all of these 3 games set up for you. So between this and the trivia quiz, that's like 150 slides overnight that I had to put together. So yeah, brother, I'm sorry that I don't have that additional information for you guys. But I hope you guys are able to get that, and maybe someone else out there can help Ramsey with some of the questions that he has for the Baltimore Ravens. In the meantime, we're going to be talking about the Washington Commanders here. Left tackle is Brandon Coleman. Left guard will be Nick Allegretti. Tyler Biadasz was questionable last week. He is questionable this week. He has officially been ruled out, so today it will be Michael Dieter. So Michael Dieter going to be in at center today. Sam Cosme going to be over here on the right guard, and then, of course, right tackle today will be Andrew Wiley, actually. So Andrew Wiley was questionable coming into this one. He will be in instead of Trent Scott. I've got Trent Scott lined up over here, but it will be Andrew Wiley as the right tackle. And we'll see if I can't get that adjusted as this live stream goes on. Now, I just named a bunch of players, but I didn't really talk about any of them. So let's talk a little bit about Jayden Daniels. Guys, he's a rookie, and he's coming into this game with 3,530 passing yards. That is good for 14th in the NFL. So he's in the top half of the table. Pretty good stuff. They're showing 15 minutes to kick off. Saints at Buccaneers. I'm not trying to watch that game. I'm trying to catch my Dallas Cowboys. I might have to make an adjustment before we get to 12 o'clock, guys. But for now, Jayden Daniels, 3,530 passing yards, 25 passing touchdowns. That is good for 8th best in the NFL. Just 9 interceptions on the year, single-digit interceptions for the rookie. Great numbers for Jayden Daniels. They're saying that America's game of the week is the Saints versus the Buccaneers. That's not America's game of the week. That is absolutely going to be a whooping. That is going to be a whooping. Okay, let me find out where my Dallas Cowboys game is going to be at, guys. Hang tight. I'm going to step away for just a moment here. Actually, you know what? Let's finish these intros. I'm going to finish the intros, and then I'm going to make that adjustment. So, okay, that's Jayden Daniels real quick in a nutshell right there. Brian Robinson Jr. going to be the starting running back today for this squad. Brian Robinson Jr., 182 rushes this season. Of course, he was in a timeshare with Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler being on IR. We won't see Austin Eckler for the rest of this season. Actually, scratch that. Looks like Austin Eckler is back. Taking a look right here. Commanders activated Austin Eckler from IR on Saturday, and he doesn't have a designation for Sunday's game at Dallas. So we will be seeing Brian Robinson, and we will be seeing Austin Eckler. Looks like his concussion was bad enough to put him on IR, but it looks like Austin Eckler is back. Jeremy McNichols going to be out there as well. And guys, this Washington Commanders offense on the ground is way better than you might think. I will show you guys what I'm talking about here in a few minutes. Terry McLaurin, obviously the wide receiver number 1. He does have 74 receptions, over 1,000 receiving yards this season, and 12 receiving touchdowns. 12 receiving touchdowns. That is the second most in all of football right now. Okay, guys. So that is going to be basically it right here for the Washington Commanders offense. Offensively, they've looked pretty good. Defensively, they've got some gaps. Let's talk about their defense here. We've got Cleveland Farrell over here on the left-hand side as the left defensive end. At left defensive tackle is Daron Payne. Right defensive tackle, Jonathan Allen. And right defensive end, Dorrance Armstrong. We've got Frankie Louvu at weak side linebacker. Bobby Wagner as middle inside linebacker, or just in this case, middle linebacker. And Dante Fowler going to be your strong side linebacker. Ladies and gentlemen, Benjamin St-Juste on one side. Now, Quan Martin was supposed to be the free safety back here. It looks like he's been ruled out. We had a couple of questionables coming into this one. Quan Martin was one of them. I left him in. It's actually going to be Jeremy Reeves on that side. On the other side, we've got Jeremy Chin as well. So 2 Jeremys as your safeties. Jeremy Reeves as the free safety. Jeremy Chin as the strong safety. And your final corner out here, instead of Marshawn Lattimore today, it will be Michael Davis. All right, guys, how about we take a look at our Dallas Cowboys? Now, the Dallas Cowboys, it's been a rough season. There's no denying that. When we look at the stats, it is painful to look at, but it's just the reality, and this is something that I wish I could just show Jerry Jones and just put it in his face so that he can see why his team is trash. I don't know why he thinks, not that our team is trash. I don't know what I'm saying here. What I'm trying to say is the Cowboys have been playing like trash in 2024, and we have to sift through the garbage, keep the gems, and add more pieces to make a good, solid collection of players, and not just defensive players who are going to do this. What on earth is this? Why is this the Dallas Cowboys right now? One of the big reasons why this is the Dallas Cowboys right now is because we lost our defensive coordinator, who coincidentally enough is now the head coach of the Washington Commanders. Jerry Jones did not want to pay Dan Quinn, and so Dan Quinn moved on, got the head coaching job in Washington, and I called it 5 months ago, guys, that the Washington Commanders would make the playoffs this season, and I was right. I was right. The Washington Commanders did make the playoffs. And this defense for the Dallas Cowboys, after the departure of Dan Quinn, has just gone downhill big time. Now, the Cowboys have been facing a lot of injuries as well, and it's not just the departure of Dan Quinn that we lost here. We lost a lot of defensive players for the Dallas Cowboys, and it breaks my heart. And it just definitely breaks my heart. But hey, this is the reality of the situation. Why don't we take a look at our Dallas Cowboys defense here and talk about them first, see where there is room for improvement, and see if there's anything the Dallas Cowboys can do. Heyo. Hold on here. And all of a sudden, it looks like the Dallas Cowboys depth chart on ESPN completely poo-pooed the bed. Okay, let's just jump over to our lads. All right, guys. Let's take a look at our defense today. Chauncey Golston, going to be your left defensive end. Mozzie Smith over here, going to be our right defensive tackle. On the other side, we've got Osa Odigizua and Micah Parsons lined up on the right side. Today, guys, it's going to be a mix whether or not we're going to see Damon Clark on there or not. I think we will see Damon Clark today. Eric Kendricks at middle linebacker, and then strong side linebacker is going to be Morris Leofau. Two corners, guys. We've got Deron Bland. We know him. We love him. And on the other side, we're going to have Andrew Booth. Of course, we have not had number 7 in a while, but hey, that's okay. How about our two safeties, Malik Hooker and Donovan Wilson? This squad seems, man, they were saying it the other day. They were saying a word that I hate to describe my Dallas Cowboys defense as, but they were throwing around the word soft. And I'm not 100% against that when I watch the way the Dallas Cowboys have been playing. Because they have been. And we have a lot of injuries right now. Our Lods is not going to give me all of the injuries like ESPN would. So that's a bit of a bummer. Okay, yeah. It's not going to give us all of those like ESPN would, so we're just going to have to move on. Okay, guys. Dallas Cowboys offense. The good thing about us is that we're still able to put up some offense here with the Dallas Cowboys. Main quarterback today for the Dallas Cowboys will be Cooper Rush. Rico Dowdle will be the starting running back today. Our 3 pass catchers, guys, injuries and going up and down on the depth chart. I saw this earlier before ESPN got all weird on me, but Kevontae Turpin, Jalen Tolbert, and Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks going to be the wide receiver 1 today. Jake Ferguson likely going to be the wide receiver 2. I would say Kevontae Turpin or Jalen Tolbert. Well, I guess just in that order. That chain around your neck has made me go jump in the El Castigador. What's up? That's a Boricua flag out there. I see you, El Castigador, the Punisher. That's funny. He's got a Puerto Rican flag with a Punisher logo on it. That's perfect, man. I love that. What's going on? Saludos, mi amigo. It may be time to put Jerry Jones and certain other NFL relics to pasture. Yeah, I'd love to see that happen. Brandy, I will say they beat us twice in 5 years. I'm not worried too much. What's going on, Marco Vasquez? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Mr. Unlimited took limited. Who's Mr. Unlimited? Mark Sanchez there to call this game. Adam Amin and Mark Sanchez, the 5th overall pick in the 2009 NFL Draft. One of the only players to take his team as a rookie to an AFC Championship game. Of course, the only thing people will remember about Mark Sanchez is the butt fumble, but they forget about how good he was when he first came into the league. Anyways, guys, once again, here's the playoff picture. We covered a few games yesterday. We covered the Ravens versus the Browns. The Ravens got that win. They've advanced to 12-5, and they've clinched their division. They are now locked in as the number 3 spot. The Pittsburgh Steelers lost last night to the Cincinnati Bengals, and so the Steelers will drop down to 10-7. The Chargers move up at 10-6 with 1 less loss. Chargers in at 5, Steelers in at 6, Broncos down at 7. That's the next game we will be covering on this channel, Broncos and Chiefs. Of course, right now we are covering our Dallas Cowboys versus the Washington Commanders down here. Washington Commanders will be fighting for positioning here. Washington Commanders would much rather face the LA Rams than the Packers. Would much rather face the LA Rams than allow the Packers to go up against the Rams and then end up being forced against the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, the reason they're saying that this is America's game of the week, the Buccaneers versus the Saints today. First of all, I don't agree. I don't think that would be America's game of the week, considering how beaten up, busted up, and torn apart the New Orleans Saints are. They literally scored 0 points in the last game. So no, I'm not going to watch that game because it's going to be 47-0 Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is going to crush. I'm talking crush New Orleans. Like they should destroy New Orleans today. Just saying. And if they don't, then the Atlanta Falcons will end up sliding in to that spot. So Falcons are going to need to get the win. The Buccaneers will need to win in order to clinch that spot. And they are lined up covering that game. Let me step away for just a moment and make sure that I'm on the right one, guys. I'm going to leave this graphic up here one more time for y'all. This is the NFL playoff picture. I want to make sure that we are covering the right game and not watching the game that I don't want to be watching. We want to watch our Dallas Cowboys. Hang tight. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So I don't know what is going on right now. They're doing the national anthem. Hang on. They're doing the national anthem right now. They're doing the national anthem in Tampa Bay, but that's not the game that we're going to be covering right now. Apparently, there are 60 seconds left right here before this is over and we cut over to the Commanders versus Cowboys game. Fox, this game is going to be on Fox. I don't know how many Fox channels they have. I guess this is just going to be my local game. Matt, Steve, they did mine too. I just put the first load of laundry in the machine. 12 hours, lots of chores. I'm here for you. I will be here for you in all of your chores. Let's do this. I think I'm going to do this. Should be better for now. All right, guys, so here I am. Tried to shrink myself down a little bit so y'all could see the scoreboard above my head. This should move on to the Dallas Cowboys Washington Commanders game. I am on Fox. Who would deliberately dress like this? Did Mario lose the bet? No, this is by choice. Y'all know I'm a little bit unorthodox, man. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. Baltimore beat us twice in 5 years. Not worried, says Ray Zilla. Not worried about it? Okay. Well, that makes one of us. This game should be starting any moment here, and the game that should come on my TV screen better be the Dallas Cowboys versus the Washington Commanders. If it is not, I might blow a gasket here. Oh, no, Courtney, I've had this jersey. I've worn this jersey before on this channel. I have worn this jersey before on this channel. So, let me turn on my fan here as well. Okay, guys, hopefully we don't have any technical difficulties. The chain is lower than the tide. Do your chain hang low? Does it wobble to the flow? Does it shine in the light? Is it platinum? Is it gold? Anyways, what's going on, Paul Gutierrez? Good to have you in here. Hail to the Commanders, says Zoom Station. Most of you guys thinking that the Washington Commanders will win this game 65-35 right here on the percentage for what you guys think. Waiting for kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. We're a little bit behind schedule as it sits right now. Eternal Hidden Water, hello. Looks like a Witten jersey. It sure is. Well called, my friend. Let's go. How about that? It sure is a Witten jersey, Eternal Hidden Water. Okay. Go Mario, says Jordan Adams. Go Jordan, says Mario. How's that? Roethlisberger got away with grape. Yeah, well, that's a very completely different and off-topic situation there, El Castigador. Yeah, let's try to keep things light. Okay, still waiting for kickoff. No action happening just yet. And when we get back to the action, guys, when we get the action started off here, when we have kickoff, again, this better be the Washington Commanders versus the Dallas Cowboys, because I will be extremely upset for a false advertisement here on Fox Sports. You better show me my game, Fox, or I'm going to lose my mind. I did break 23K last night, and it is Washington Commanders versus Dallas Cowboys. Okay, I feel a lot better about the situation now. We are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. Dallas Cowboys, Washington Commanders. It looks like the Dallas Cowboys are lined up to kick off here. We are going to be a little bit behind, so my scoreboard is going to give everything away a little bit beforehand. I don't have a way to delay that, which is interesting. I wonder, is there a way to delay that on a screen share? Filters. Let's see, any effects? Render delay. There's a render delay. Ooh, I don't want to mess with that while I'm live right now. I don't want to mess with that while I'm live right now. Here we go, guys. Dallas Cowboys lined up to kick this one. They're going to send this back to the Washington Commanders. Commanders going to let this one take a bounce in the end zone, and we're going to start this drive here at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up from the 30 for Washington. Washington going to get the football to start the first half. Cowboys going to get the football to start the second. Just tell them to take off their glasses and they won't notice it. That's funny. Okay, guys. So, here we go. Let's bring up our drive chart over here. Let's duplicate this tab, bring this over, bring up the drive chart, and get all of this additional information. Here we go, guys. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Dallas Cowboys. 1st and 10 coming up for the Washington Commanders. A shotgun formation. Here's the snap, and Dallas coming in hot. The 4-man rush coming in, and Jaden Daniels will get bagged on the very first play, and that'll be a sack to start the game for the Dallas Cowboys. This brings up a 2nd down and 14. 2nd down and 14 coming up. Drive chart down below. Let's expand this on one side. Expand this on the other. And here we go. We got ourselves a 2nd down and 14. I am going to have to make an adjustment there. 2nd down and 14 coming up. Shotgun formation, motion on the field, waiting for the snap right now. Here it is, dropping back, looking left, throwing left. Jaden Daniels connects with Zach Ertz as he's pushed out of bounds on the left-hand side. That tackle made by Leafau. Zach Ertz picks up 11 yards. 2nd down and 14 becomes a 3rd down and 3. So 3rd down and 3 coming up right here after the 11-yard gain. 3rd down for Washington. I still got to get this stat board up for you guys. Here we go, guys, on 3rd down and 3 from the 37-yard line. Another bag there, and the Dallas Cowboys get to Jaden Daniels again. This time, it's Micah Parsons on the sack. And the Dallas Cowboys bring up a big 4th down here. A good stop there for Dallas on the opening play, and the Dallas Cowboys coming in hot. Right now, Washington Commanders going to start this game with a quick 3 and out, a total of -3 yards on their opening drive. Let's go ahead and ask the next question right here. All right, guys, end this poll. Let's start a new one. Punt team is out there for Washington. This one will be returned from the 15. He runs backwards to the 10. He gets back up to the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30. Flag on the play. Let's find out what that flag is. Can the Dallas Cowboys get a touchdown on this drive is the question, guys. Yes or no? Simple question. This will be illegal block. Probably a block in the back right there. It says a block, illegal block above the waist. It's going to be probably a block in the back. Yeah, illegal block in the back. That'll be against the Dallas Cowboys. This will back them up. It'll be a 1st and 10 for Dallas on the 8-yard line, guys. 1st and 10 coming up here. Wade Tuckness saying that it's Turpin time. Get it? Ba-doom. Okay. Here we go, guys. Let's see if I can't go to that scoreboard website that Adam Kimbrough was telling me about. All right, guys, here we go. Here's the snap. There's a handoff on 1st and 10 from the 8-yard line. It's a gain of just 1. I apologize for the awkward silence here. I'm trying to find that link that Adam Kimbrough sent me the other day so that I could set up a new scoreboard that isn't going to be 2 plays ahead of me. We got a 2nd down coming up right here. 2nd down coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys with the football. You are watching Football Nation, ladies and gentlemen, at the 9-yard line. Cooper Rush under center. He makes an audible right now. Let's see. Turns around and hands that off. It looks like it's Trey Lance on this one right there, guys. This will be on the right-hand side. Dallas Cowboys will pick up about 4 yards right there. This will bring up a 3rd down and 1. So a 3rd down and 1 coming up right now. 3rd and 1, single back formation. Here's a snap and a handoff. Flags coming in, blowing this one dead. And it looks like Trey Lance is getting the start today in Week 18, guys. This is interesting. I've got the wrong graphic up. It did have Cooper Rush in as the main quarterback, but it looks like Trey Lance is the starting quarterback today. Trey Lance sighting. He's out there, Eternal. He is out there. This backs up the Dallas Cowboys, guys. 3rd down and 6 coming up here after the 5-yard penalty. Well, they're only going to charge 4 yards there. So a 4-yard penalty, half the distance to the goal since we're still, I guess. Interesting. All right, guys. So here we go. It's a 3rd down and 6. Nevertheless, that is what I see on my TV screen. Trey Lance wheels to the right, will wind up and throw. He connects there, and it looks like Jalen Tolbert makes the grab. Good for 31 yards, and that's good for a 1st down, Dallas Cowboys. 1st down. Michael James asking, can I find you on Instagram anywhere? Michael, I do have an Instagram. You'll probably find it under Mario Manuel Football or something like that. I actually don't even remember. Dude, guys, I'm never on Instagram. I am going to be focusing extra hard on all of my social medias during the offseason, this offseason. But as of right now, I do have an Instagram. It's just not a very good one. Here we go, guys, 44-yard line. Here is the snap. Trey Lance dropping back. Trey Lance surveys. He winds up and throws. Another grab made. This time, it's a big gain on the right-hand side. Looks like a catch is made there for another 33 yards. And this takes us to the Washington 25-yard line. Kavontae Turpin on the grab this time. 33 yards again. So a 31-yard play and a 33-yard play. Jalen Tolbert, then Kavontae Turpin. Another 1st down here for our Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys now up to the Washington Commanders' 25-yard line. Here we go. Good job, Dallas. Let's go. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. There is a little play action. Trey Lance will wind up and throw. Catch is made again, this time inside the 10. Ineligible man downfield. I think there's going to be a flag on this one. There is, guys. Flag on the play. Ineligible receiver downfield. That will back up the Dallas Cowboys 5 yards. This will bring up a 1st down and 15. Backs up the Dallas Cowboys to the 28-yard line. And I need to move my mouse on my TV. The cord slowly pulled it back into frame, and now I've got a bunch of extra text. So during the next commercial break, I will jump on. All right, guys. Here we go. Repeat 1st down. We got a 1st and 15 from the Washington 28. 1st and 15 from the Washington 28. Field goal for sure, says Wade Tuckness. Let's see what happens. A 1st and 15. Trey Lance looking hot on this drive. Looking confident here. Shotgun formation, guys, from the 28-yard line. Here's the snap. Trey Lance looks right. Trey Lance will wind up and throw. The catch is made down at the 23. Goes Luke Schoonmaker. Luke Schoonmaker picks up about 6 yards on that play. This brings up a second down. So now a second down and 9 coming up. Football to the Washington 22. We are still just outside of the red zone. We are still just outside of the red zone. A second down and 9. All right, Trey Lance, what you got, brother? Trey Lance in this game, guys. A shotgun formation, running back to his left. A man in motion is Kavontae Turpin. Rico Dowdle will get the carry. Rico Dowdle inside the 20, down at the 16-yard line. This puts the Dallas Cowboys inside the red zone. So now the Dallas Cowboys are inside the red zone, guys. It's a third down and 3. Third down and 3 coming up here. Let's see what happens. Trey Lance in this game has completed 3 of 3 passes, 2 of 3 passes, 3 of 3 passes. Here we go. All right, guys. Third down and 3. Football to the Washington Commanders, 16-yard line, shotgun formation. Here is the snap. Trey Lance drops back, will wind up and throw. Almost intercepted there as it's bobbled around. Oh, my goodness. That was almost picked off, guys. Trey Lance with a very bad throw there. Fourth down and 3. I'd normally ask go for it or not, but I'm going to say don't go for it. And it looks like my scoreboard is going to give me away once again. It looks like the Dallas Cowboys will send out the field goal unit to kick this field goal, and I'm not going to be okay with this being that far ahead of me. I got to make the adjustment at some point during this live stream. It is going to crush me. Courtroom Cat, I will be live for 3 games. I'm on the grind once again. That is correct. Here we go, guys, from the right hash. There's the snap. There's the hold. There's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good. And the score is now 3-0. We get the first points of the game. Dallas Cowboys with the first 3 points of the game. What's going on, KK and Dixie? Shout out to y'all. Hello, Cynthia Garza, John Williams. Shout out to you. It got close, guys. I asked the question, do you think the Dallas Cowboys will score a touchdown on this drive? Most of y'all said no. It was very close. The correct answer was indeed no. So we'll ask this one. Will Washington score a touchdown on their drive? Let's see. Washington about to take the field right now. Dallas Cowboys about to kick that football back. Give me 1 second. I'm going to make an adjustment on my TV screen. That's going to bug the crap out of me. Be right back. Okay, guys, we fixed it. It's all set. Okay, let's talk about our Dallas Cowboys and what we just witnessed right there. So I had a bit of an oopsie here. I have Cooper Rush lined up as the #1 quarterback. ESPN must have gone down when I tried to bring up the Dallas Cowboys depth chart there because of the fact that they were wrong, and so they had to make that quick adjustment before republishing the page. It is back up. Trey Lance does have the starting spot. Chuma Edoga is not going to be in right now, although he was listed earlier, and ESPN was sleeping. Now ESPN is back online. They've got everything correct, and now I have to make my adjustments on the Canva side of things. For those of you who don't know what Canva is the tool that I use to make all of these slides come to life for y'all. That is the tool that I use to make all of these slides come to life for y'all, and I'm going to make the adjustment right now in real time. This is going to end up being T. Lance. We're coming back from the commercial break here, guys. Trey Lance going to be the main quarterback today for the Dallas Cowboys. On that opening drive, y'all, he had 3 passes completed for 70 yards, 2 fantasy points today for Trey Lance. Let's copy and paste this image. And I'll get this up quickly. It doesn't take too long to put these together. These in particular, when you have to make just one adjustment, it doesn't take too long to put together. But when you got to build them from scratch, guys, it is brutal to start fresh and have to build it from scratch. Anyways, okay, here we go. I did make a slight camera adjustment. You'll notice that you can probably see a little bit lower of me than you normally have in the past. That is by design. That is by design. Yeah, you can actually see the entirety of the Cowboys thing, and you can see that I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing my blue jeans. Normally, it's not that low. Normally, I've got an adjustment, but for today, for the second game, we will be putting our butt in that chair. I'm going to be taking a seat for the majority of that second game today. Another triple header, guys. We are in Week 18. We're going to do the best that we can, and I hope you guys stick around to watch the rest of this live stream. All right, guys, there it is. The Dallas Cowboys kick this football back. Dallas Cowboys kick this football back there. Here's the Cowboys offense with Trey Lance plugged in. I didn't make the Chumi Edoga change, but I did plug in Trey Lance, and so there's that. All right, guys, here we go. Hey-yo. Here's the snap, and this time from the 30-yard line after the touchback there. I apologize for trying to make these changes in real time. I need this one to be full screen and that to be blown up. Guys, that's a short gain right there, and I still got to make the adjustment on my overhead side. We've now got a gain of 3 right there. This brings up a 2nd down and 7. Looks like Brian Robinson Jr. got his first carry for just 3 yards around the right-hand side. 2nd down and 7 coming up for the Washington Commanders. There's the snap. Looking to the right, Jaden Daniels tosses that football. That'll be a gain of about 6 on 2nd down and 7. Rhonda McElhenney, thank you for checking in. Any relation to Rob? If not, that's okay. But welcome, Rhonda. Rhonda McElhenney checking in right now. Appreciate you. 3rd down and inches coming up here. Washington Commanders with the football just shy of the 40. Jaden Daniels will keep the football. Jaden Daniels will take that football up to about the 47. This brings up a 1st down here. 1st down for Washington. That will move the chains. A gain of 7 there on the run. You make me have pity for the Dallas Cowboys. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? 1st down coming up here, guys. Football at the 46-yard line. Washington Commanders have yet to cross midfield. Let's refresh my drive chart so y'all can actually see where the football is. It is there down beneath, guys, down below from the 46-yard line. Here we go, 1st and 10 out of the pistol. There's a snap and a handoff. This one will be a gain of 5. There's a flag on the play. This is going to be a hold against the offense, guys. Offensive holding will back up the Washington Commanders an additional 10 yards. This will bring up a 1st down and 20. 1st down and 20 coming up for Washington. Okay, there's 2 Rhondas now, right? Don't be confused, she says. Rhonda McElhenney, who is your favorite team? Our other Rhonda is a Kansas City Chiefs fan. Who are you a fan of, Rhonda McElhenney? Did the Cowboys bench Rush just so that he didn't get his incentives, asks Trissy. That is a very, very real possibility, guys. Here we go, 1st and 10 coming up for Washington. The score is 3-0. Dallas Cowboys with a 3-point lead. 1st and 20 from the 36-yard line. A throw to the left-hand side. Terry McLaurin on the catch there. A gain of 5 will bring up a 2nd down and 15. So 2nd down and 15 coming up here. 2nd down. 6 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in the 1st quarter. So we're beyond the midway point. 2nd down and 15. Let's see what happens, though. All right, guys, I keep asking about Rush, too. Cooper Rush is out today. I'm not quite sure, but that's what they've decided to go with. Jaden Daniels on 2nd down and 15 from the 41 will wind up and throw to the right. Terry McLaurin unable to come down with that pass. The pass is incomplete. 3rd down and 15 coming up here for Washington. The mascot is named Steely McBeam. We have learned nothing from the quizzes. Have we learned nothing from the quizzes? Well, not the Dallas Cowboys mascot, that is for sure. And I haven't asked that Steely McBeam question in like 3 months, bro. I haven't asked that question since September. 3rd down and 15 coming up here. Shotgun formation, dropping back from the 41 on a big 3rd down. Jaden Daniels scrambles to the right, and he goes out of bounds. That'll go down as a sack for the Dallas Cowboys as Donovan Wilson chases him out of bounds, and this will bring up a 4th down and 19. 4th down coming up here for the Washington Commanders. They will have to punt this football back to our Dallas Cowboys. Trey Lance going to come out and take the field once again. I've got stats over here on the right-hand side, guys, just for you. All right. I am so glad you're covering the Commanders game. I know you're a Cowboys fan. But you're the guy I like to watch do this. Thank you, Panda. All right, guys, there is the punt. Again, if the Washington Commanders lose this game, this is going to affect their playoff position. Dallas Cowboys get the football back at the 10-yard line. This should take us to a quick commercial break. Let me explain once again, for those of you who are just now checking in, what it is that I'm talking about. So, Washington Commanders, here's my handy-dandy rolled-up piece of paper that I use as my pointer. Washington Commanders, ladies and gentlemen, are sitting at number 6 in the NFC. Right now, at the same time, we've got a game between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. If Green Bay wins that game and the Commanders lose this game, they will slide down to number 7. Packers will go up to number 6. Now, some of you guys might be thinking, yeah, so what? What's the big deal? They're still in the playoffs, right? Just rest their starters. Well, this is why it's a big deal. Because right now, the Washington Commanders are slated to go up against the LA Rams. And I'm pretty sure the Washington Commanders would rather play the LA Rams in the first round of the playoffs than have to go up against the Philadelphia Eagles like the Green Bay Packers are lined up to do. Mind you, the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles did play in that Brazil game to open up the season. And although it was close, the end of that game resulted in the Philadelphia Eagles winning and Jordan Love almost popping his leg out of place and being out for the rest of the season. Now, it turned out that he was okay. And he missed, I think, a game or two for Jordan Love. But I don't think the Commanders want to go up against the Eagles if they don't have to. I think this is a much more favorable matchup here, and the Washington Commanders are playing Jaden Daniels because they believe that that is going to get them the best probability of winning this game. They cannot lose this game and let the Green Bay Packers move up to number 6 and have themselves slide down to number 7. That's why it is important. That's why it is important for them to win this game. Now, Jaden Daniels has not been having himself a very good game today. Jaden Daniels today has completed 3 of 4 passes for just 22 yards, guys. 0 fantasy points for Jaden Daniels. Now, he is the number 1 rusher on this team right now after having picked up 7 yards. Total rushing yards for this offense, for the entire Washington Commanders offense, is just 10. So just 10 total yards for this Commanders team on the ground. Through the air, a few additional yards, 22 additional yards, guys. So a grand whopping total there. By the way, a couple sacks of just 15 yards today of offense for the Washington Commanders. And we are towards the end of the first quarter. Dallas Cowboys, meanwhile, they're about to break the 100-yard mark. Dallas Cowboys have the football when we get back from this commercial break, and we are back from this commercial break. Here comes a 1st and 10, shotgun formation from the 10. Flag coming in. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. That'll back up the Dallas Cowboys. It'll be a 1st and 15 from the 5. So 1st and 15 from the 5. All right. Just lagged. He will be back soon. Okay, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you, Seth Charleston. We got under 1,000 viewers right now, so this is going to be an intimate live stream. Guys, thank you all for watching me. We got the real Cowboys fans up in the house right now. 1st and 15 coming up right now. We've got ourselves a single back formation waiting for the snap. There it is, a handoff to the left-hand side. This will be a gain of about 4 yards on that play. This brings up a 2nd down and 10. They're going to give him 5 yards on that. Gus 2000s, not 50s. Uh-oh, what did I miss out there? Dallas Cowboys, Washington Commanders, an interesting matchup today. Now, most people were wondering if I was going to cover this game. And I was, and I am. Let me go ahead and go ahead and set this up now. Let me go ahead and put my butt in this chair here for just a few minutes. We got a 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys with the football at the 10-yard line. Here's the snap. Trey Lance looks right and throws right. What an ugly throw. Did that get tipped? Did his arm get hit? That arm just looked – that throw was ugly. That was an ugly throw. Here we go, guys. They're showing a highlight here. The Chicago Bears on a kickoff return. Chicago taking it all the way, guys. A punt return for 94 yards against the Green Bay Packers. And the Chicago Bears have the lead over Green Bay. The score is 7-0 there. Mario's sitting. That's weird. I know, right? It's going to be a long day, though. Okay, guys. Here we go. There's the snap. Winds up and throws. The catch is made. This is up to about the 12-yard line, 13-yard line. That is Cavante Turpin out there. By the way, this mug isn't mine. This is Christina's. This is my fiance's mug. But yeah, definitely the hang loose, right? Guys, that was a 3rd down and 10 situation. 7 yards picked up there for Cavante Turpin. This does bring up a 4th down. Here we go. I'm going to step away from this one for just a moment, guys. I'm going to step away from the chat area, and we're going to call this game the way that we normally call this game. Punt team coming out right here. Let's see what the Dallas Cowboys can do on this one. So they're going to kick this one. Hopefully it doesn't get returned for 94-yard touchdown like the Chicago Bears just did. This one will be a great stop there. The Dallas Cowboys from their own 15-yard line put the Washington Commanders on the 28 across midfield. This does bring up a 1st down. Washington will have the football when we get back from this commercial break. So yeah, I know, guys, it's weird that I'm sitting down. It's weird for me, honestly. But let's pop out this chat and ask you guys a couple questions, see if I can't get some engagement with you guys and see what's going on. So, okay, time to get back into focus here. We got to end this Q&A that I got. Let's end this Q&A. Washington getting the football back. Let's start a poll. Who are you rooting for? Not who do you think is going to win, but who are you rooting for? Now, this might affect some things, guys, because of the fact that we're doing the pick'ems. If some of you guys are Cowboys fans, but you took the Washington Commanders, that's going to be a tear in your heart. Who do you think will score the first touchdown, says Aiden Mesa? That's a good question. Thank you, Light Production. Appreciate you. Who are you rooting for, though, guys? Commanders or Cowboys? Gotta close that out. Multitasking right here. By the way, guys, have you ever done something so long that you start to feel like you're like underwater? You ever do something so long that everything kind of starts to get fuzzy and you can't really remember if you did the right stuff? That's how I'm feeling right now in week 18 of this football season. I'm starting to forget if I got my slides done. I'm starting to forget this, that, and the other. And my brain is slipping, guys. It genuinely is slipping a little bit. I am so thankful. I'm so thankful that I have you guys out there as my moderators helping me keep things together because, oh, man. Oh, boy. If I add it up, gosh, let's add this up. How many live streams have I done this season? Let's do an average of 3.5 hours. I do, on average, 4 live streams a week, 5 live streams a week times 18. I'm going to do some math right now, guys. I literally have not added this up. Let's just call it on average 4 hours per stream. Let's say 4 hours per stream, and let's just do 4.5 streams. That's 18 times 18 weeks. 324? That doesn't seem like enough. But apparently I've been live over the last 6 months. For 324 hours, I have been live on this channel, guys. That's a lot of hours. So I just thought that I would throw that out there because it's a trip to add up those numbers. Anyways, Washington Commanders do have the football. Here we go. We've got ourselves a pistol formation from the 27-yard line. There's the snap. Looking, winding up, throwing. Oh, wow. Terry McLaurin, a golden opportunity to make the grab there. That pass is actually incomplete. Jaden Daniels now facing a 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10 coming up here for the Washington Commanders. And I see Jaden Daniels saying this. He's going ring time. If I'm reading his lips correctly, he's saying ring time, ring time. So I wonder what that means here. I'm going to see what this play is. We've got a pistol formation. We got a pistol formation here. Here's the snap. This is going to be a little play action, and that's going to be a keep. Jaden Daniels around the right-hand side will scramble, and Jaden Daniels will turn the corner, pick up 5 yards. This brings up a 3rd down and 5. So 2nd down and 10, a 5-yard gain right there. 3rd down coming up now. 3rd down and 5 for the Washington Commanders. Let's see if the Washington Commanders can score on this drive. Most of you guys are rooting for the Dallas Cowboys, huh? Interesting. I wonder, is that because of the pick'ems? Crystal asking, hey, Mario, can you give my daughter a shout-out, like a huge good luck shout-out, please? I'm at her tournament. What's going on, little Padilla? Good luck out there at your tournament. Shout out from Football Nation. Here's the snap. A wind up and a throw on third down. The Dallas Cowboys get the stop there. Another pass intended for Terry McLaurin is incomplete. And this brings up a 4th down and 5. Back-to-back $5 Super Chats. What is up, Ray Zilla? He says Patriots should be on an episode of Where Are They Now? That is a sick burn. That is a sick burn right there. Let's see what our boy Daniel said here. He said, "What up, Mario? Thank you for all you do, brother. Thank you, Daniel Morales. Appreciate you, brother." Guys, there's the punt. This goes back to the Dallas Cowboys. It is signaled a fair catch right there. I'm responding to Daniel's comment. That brings up, guys, a 1st down here. Thank you guys so much, man. That does help us do these $300 it helps us big time on these giveaways. It helps this channel grow in different ways, guys. Yeah, it does help put food on the table. Yeah, it does help buy a crib for the baby. Yeah, it helps with all of those things. But it also helps grow this channel. So thank you guys so much. Both Ray, both Daniel. You guys are awesome, man. I appreciate y'all's support. Okay, guys. Not just the guys who are giving us the financial contributions. I want to say thank you to anybody who's watching this live stream. Be sure to hit that like button if you have not already done so. I know this is a more intimate stream than we normally have had in the past. We typically have about 2,000 viewers on this channel at any given moment. Who knows? Maybe I picked the wrong game, but I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. I am a football fan first, but I'm a huge Dallas Cowboys fan, and I wanted to cover this game because I felt like there were some playoff set scenarios there for the Washington Commanders where it made sense to cover the game, and it would be okay if I just, let it happen, right? Let's see what happens if I pull this part of the screen out. Nothing. Perfect. Okay, let's effing go, says Steven. What's going on, Steven? What's going on, David? Welcome back. Germ checking in. He says, I was one of those that forgot to hit the like button until just now. Happens all the time, man. It does happen all the time. We are live out of San Antonio, Texas, guys. We got about 800 of you guys watching right now. A small, intimate stream, but I love it this way. That means I get to actually talk to you guys. And the chat area isn't just exploding with comments all the time. We are in the middle of a commercial break. When we get back from the commercial break, it will be a 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys at their own 19-yard line. Gus R., what's going on? I see you out there. He says, since Tom Brady left the Patriots, got as many playoffs wins as the Steelers. Ouch. That's an ouch. But not as many playoff berths. I will say that. As many playoff wins is one thing, but at least the Steelers have made it. Here we go. We in playoffs. Yeah, at home. Not anymore, Ray Zilla. You guys are in the playoffs, but not at home, not anymore. Not after that loss yesterday. That slides y'all down to 5th. I'll show those graphics here in a moment. Let's get back to it, guys. Trey Lance right now with the football. Dallas Cowboys from the 19-yard line. There's the snap and a handoff. This time, Trey Lance will keep as he goes around the left-hand side. A 2-yard gain brings up a 2nd down and 8. 2nd down coming up right here. So a 2nd down and 8 after the Trey Lance run around the left-hand side. How much tea does bro need? Panda, you're not kidding, man. I'm about to have to fill this whole thing up here with tea in order to get myself going, man. My throat is killing me right now. We're going to make this happen. We're going to finish this live stream. We're just getting started. I don't even know. There's no reason for us to even be crying about it. Here's the snap. There's the throw to the right-hand side. Jalen Tolbert on the grab. Jalen Tolbert will pick up about 7 yards on that 2nd down and 8. This brings up a 3rd down and 1. 3rd down coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys with the football now. This honestly feels weird. It is comfortable to be in a chair, but I don't know if I like being this comfortable. It's such a weird thing. I know I need to pace myself, but I would rather stand up and be on my feet, but I know I need to pace myself because we got a long day ahead of us. So the sacrifice will be made. I'm going to have to put Velcro on my butt and put Velcro on this chair so I don't get up. Here's the snap. There's the handoff this time. Oh, a big gain there. Hunter Lupke barreling through. Hunter Lupke picks up about 10 yards on 3rd down and 1. That's good for a first down for our Dallas Cowboys. First down. Okay. Guppy, you're out in Wyoming. What's going on, Guppy? Good to have you in here. Shout out to you. Anybody new watching this live stream for the first time? Maybe we got some Commanders fans who are out there hanging out. Dallas Cowboys with the football. We are up to the 36-yard line, 38-yard line. A little play action there. Trey Lance getting rid of the football just in time around the right-hand side. Brandon Cooks will lose 5 yards. This will bring up a 2nd down and 15. So 2nd down coming up here, guys. Will the Dallas Cowboys... Well, let's ask that question that someone asked me to ask earlier. Who will score the first touchdown, if any? Because we've seen those games here too. Will it be Washington or will it be Dallas? All right, guys, here we go. 2nd down and 15. Game clock down to 10. Play clock down to 15. I don't think they'll get a snap off here before the end of the first quarter. There's no need to. Trey Lance will do it, though. There's a snap on 2nd down and 15. A toss to the left-hand side, and Kevontae Turpin in at running back will pick up about 5 yards. This will bring up a 3rd down and 10 when we get back from the end of the first quarter. Okay, guys, I think the Dallas Cowboys should score the first touchdown as well. The Dallas Cowboys, though, are on their own 38-yard line. Trey Lance will score, says Wade Tuckness. Can't say Commanders while Mario is wearing that gear. I can, but... Okay. All right, guys. I'm trying to stay focused. And we're going to have to stay focused. We got one more game. One more week, guys. And again, we are going to start the next live stream 30 minutes early, like we always do. So if this game is at the 2-minute warning and we've got a lopsided affair, then I will be finishing up this game, on the next live stream, just to make sure we give everyone enough time to come in and check it out. But we are live out of San Antonio, Texas right now. Just you wait until Daniels gets rid of that jet lag, says Panda. What's going on, Lee Olson? We got Lee in the house. Hello, hello. Oh, did Christina tell you I found a Green Bay chain? You found her a Green Bay chain? That is awesome. Ray Zilla with another super chat checking in right now saying Steelers have never been last in their division ever in the history of the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's pretty crazy. As a matter of fact, I probably need the exact opposite of that, John. I probably need the exact opposite of that. I don't know, man. You know how college students always take Adderall to get themselves focused for an exam? Not saying that that's what I want right now, but not saying that that's not what I want right now. God bless America. This is crazy. We got a long day coming up right now, y'all. A long day coming up here. Dallas Cowboys do have the lead, and the Dallas Cowboys do have the football. Again, when we get back from this commercial break, it will be a 3rd down and 10 at the 38-yard line for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, normally, guys, y'all know me. Now, normally, I'm wearing myself my tie. I wear my button-down shirt, but when the Dallas Cowboys are on, you guys know. I always got the chain on. I'm always repping my Dallas Cowboys colors. Dallas Cowboys out there. Gus. Oh, man, you guys are wild. Okay. I like you guys out there, man. I really do appreciate you guys watching this live stream with me. I'm going to try to turn off a little bit, if that makes sense. Normally, I'm pretty much on all the time. I'm going to see how this goes. This is a short experiment here. We've now got ourselves a 3rd down and 10 coming up from the 38-yard line in a shotgun formation. Trey Lance will take the snap, drops back, looks right, throws right, up in the air, incomplete pass on the right-hand side intended for Brandon Cooks will bring up a 4th down. So 4th down now coming up here for the Dallas Cowboys after the incomplete pass there. Now, Brandon Cooks made the catch, but he had to elevate, and he could not keep his feet in bounds. So this will bring out the punt team for the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys will punt this football. Dallas Cowboys will punt this back to the Washington Commanders. Let's see if Washington will be able to score here. So a little wishy-washiness out of you guys out there. That's okay. Who will score the first touchdown, Washington or Dallas? Have a seat, says Up in Class. There's the kick. Oh, it is punted, and it is recovered by the Dallas Cowboys. Unbelievable. That one took a bounce. Jamison Crowder muffs the catch. Oh, wow. The Dallas Cowboys get the football back. How about that? Let's go, Dallas. It is recovered by Goodwin. Okay, Jamison Crowder runs into his own people, and this is batted around. That is definitely Jamison Crowder running into his own guy. The Dallas Cowboys get the football back, and there is life. Guys, there is life for the Dallas Cowboys. 1st and 10 for Dallas at the 22-yard line just outside of the red zone. Dallas Cowboys with the ball. Here we go. Me too, Shaq. I'm back too. Maybe I should sit back down. I immediately, the second I stood up, felt like, oh. The second I stood up, I just thought, oh. Guys, Commanders, they should tank. I don't know why. Thank you, Lee Olson. Here we go, guys. That is the first turnover today for the Washington Commanders. The score is 3-0. Dallas Cowboys with the lead. 1st and 10 at the Washington Commanders 22-yard line. Let's see what the Dallas Cowboys dial up here with a fresh new set of downs. Waiting for the snap right now is Trey Lance. From the 22-yard line, Trey Lance will take the snap. There's the handoff. This time, Rico Dowdle will get the carry. This is good for 3 yards. This puts us inside the red zone. Let's bring up the red zone music. 2nd down and 7. Stop them, Skins. Stop that, Skins, says Rhonda. Defense, Commanders, says C. Let's effing go, Cowboys, says Crystal. Here we go. 2nd down and 7 coming up right here. We've got ourselves a pistol formation. Trey Lance waiting for the snap. Trey Lance takes it. He drops back. Trey Lance gets hit from the blind side as he's dropped by Jeremy Chin. A safety blitz coming in right there for the Washington Commanders. Will sack Trey Lance. A loss of 8 brings up a 3rd down and 15. So a 3rd down and 15 coming up right now. What's up, Julio Lucero? A 3rd down coming up, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd down and 15 for our Dallas Cowboys. Can the Dallas Cowboys make this one happen? Maybe another field goal here, or maybe something else. Good sack right there for Jeremy Chin. That's just his 2nd of the season. He also has an interception this year. The safety blitz dialed up. It works out for Washington. We got ourselves a shotgun formation. There's a snap and a handoff. This time around the left-hand side, it'll be a gain of just about 5 yards right there. Call it a gain of 4 for Rico Dowdle. And on 3rd down and 15, it'll bring up a 4th down and 15. Football to the 23-yard line. Likely Brandon Aubrey will end up coming out. 4th down and 11. Someone call Aubrey to bail out the Dallas Cowboys. Another one here. Let's see if Brandon Aubrey can knock this one back. Okay, guys. 12 minutes and 55 seconds left to go here. A 41-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Let's see what happens. Here we go. There's the snap. There's the kick. Brandon Aubrey's kick is up, and it is good. And the score is going to be 6-0, but there's a flag on the play. Let's find out what these flags are. These might be after the fact. Let's see what happens. All right, guys. Now, he kicked it. It goes up. We're waiting for the call from the officials. I have no idea what the flag is just yet. It has not populated on CBS. The officials are still talking about it on my TV screen. They're saying Trey Lance is a train wreck, says Leola. Trey Lance hasn't been too bad. 5 of 8 for 84 yards. That's definitely better than Jaden Daniels today. We're still waiting to hear the call here from the officials. No call just yet, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go Eagles, says Elias. What's going on, man? Thanks for checking in. I want Cowboys to win, but I didn't expect this to be happening slowly. It is happening very slowly. Come on, guys. Give me a call. Give me a call. Tell me something. This is bad radio. This is bad radio. We're waiting for the kick, or we're waiting for the call from the officials, guys. Not quite sure right there. I'll be here, Bob. I'll be here, bro. Don't you worry, man. 12:41 left to go, guys. 12:41 left to go here in the first half of this game. We are in the second quarter already. I'll be here, Lawrence. No need to worry. The score is 6-0. It looks like it's going to stand. There's going to be a flag after the words. It's unnecessary roughness. It will be enforced between downs. I'm going to slow down just a little bit. Fox been frustrating Mario a bit. They do that to many. Robert, it has been really rough. Fox has been, yeah, it's not as bad as NFL Network, though, guys. Okay, so the Dallas Cowboys do get the score. So points on the board there. Points on the board for the Dallas Cowboys. The score is now 6-0. It's a slow game right here, a low-scoring game right here. I'm actually going to bring up something to keep us with fresh talking points. And that is this over here. All right, guys. Let's take a look at some of the scores across the NFL. How about we take a look over here at the bottom right-hand side. You can see my cursor, I believe. Y'all can see that, right? Can you see the cursor? So Buffalo is losing to the Patriots right now, 14-7. New England is up 14-7 over the Buffalo Bills. The Carolina Panthers are beating the Atlanta Falcons right now. Carolina is up 9-3, regardless of what happens. If the Atlanta Falcons lose that game, automatically that will be a clinch for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Chicago Bears are up over the Green Bay Packers 7-3. In Houston, the Houston Texans are winning that game 13-0. New Orleans is up over Tampa Bay right now. Believe that or not, the New Orleans Saints are up 6-3 over Tampa Bay. Jacksonville Jaguars and Indianapolis Colts, that game is sitting at 10-7. 10-7, Jacksonville with the lead there. And the Philadelphia Eagles are up 7-0 over the New York Giants. Dallas Cowboys up 6-0 over the Washington Commanders. The next game coming up, guys, will be the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Broncos fans will be in full force when we get to that. So unnecessary roughness call, guys. It's going to be enforced in between downs. Is NFL Network worse than Netflix? Yeesh. Actually, the Netflix live streams on Christmas were not that bad. They really weren't that bad, guys. All right. In this game, Dallas Cowboys just put up another 3 points. That's a total of 6 points for our Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys today, guys, Trey Lance has completed 5 of 8 for 84 yards. Rico Dowdle, 6 rushing attempts, good for 26 yards. Top pass catchers today. The top pass catchers today for the Dallas Cowboys. Kevontae Turpin, going to be number 1, 2 targets, 2 receptions, good for 40 yards. Jalen Tolbert, going to be number 2, 2 targets, 2 receptions, good for 38 yards. Luke Schoonmaker instead of Jake Ferguson. Luke Schoonmaker also has a catch, and outside of that, those are the only 3 catches that were made. Brandon Cooks did get another target. 3 targets for Brandon Cooks, has yet to come down with the football, though. On the other side, the Washington Commanders, ladies and gentlemen, Washington Commanders, Jaden Daniels has completed 3 of 6 for 22 yards, and he's also the number 1 rusher on his team today. Number 1 rusher on his team today, looking pretty good from that aspect, but when we look at the actual scoreboard and look at the actual box scores, not so great. These are them over here on the right-hand side, guys. Jaden Daniels, 3 of 6 for 22. 2 rushing attempts, good for 12 yards right there. He's got just 1 fantasy point. Brian Robinson Jr. has only rushed 1 time. They should be rushing the football a lot. That kick went out of bounds, guys. Kick out of bounds. That is going to put the Washington Commanders. I don't get it. That kick out of bounds means that they should be placed at the 40-yard line, but it's saying 1st and 10 at the Washington 25. It should be a 1st and 10 from the 40. That makes no sense to me. That makes no sense to me. It was a kick out of bounds. And he kicked the cheerleader in the head, which is actually kind of funny. Anyways, they're calling it a 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. We got ourselves a shotgun formation here. There's the snap, looking left, throwing left. The catch is made. And this time, around the left-hand side goes Diami Brown. He picks up about 11 yards. That's good for a 1st down right there. 1st down for the Washington Commanders. They did not see Mario's video about the new kickoff rules. Well, I'm telling you, man, I got those rules directly from the NFL website. So, yeah, if the kick goes out of bounds, it should be at the 40-yard line. I don't know what on earth they're doing putting it on the 25. That makes no sense to me. Let's sit back down. Here we go, guys. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Washington Commanders. Washington Commanders have the football at the 36-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. There's a handoff to the left-hand side. This will be no gain right there. 2nd down and 10 coming up at the Washington Commanders 36. All right. Here we go. They're showing another highlight here. They're showing the Carolina Panthers touchdown there as looks like Bryce Young ran that one in for the touchdown. Washington Commanders, guys, they have the football. 11:30 left to go in this one. 11:30 left to go in this one. It's a 2nd down and 9 coming up for Washington. 2nd down and 9. The football up to the 36-yard line. Football to the 36. Here's the snap. Dropping back. Surveying. Jaden Daniels will scramble. Jaden Daniels will get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10 coming up now. I got to drink this coffee. I need to get woken up, man. The disc golf saying, wow, the Saints are playing for the city of New Orleans. They are after that terrorist attack last week, man. Tampa Bay Buccaneers can't afford to lose that game, and if they do, they need the Atlanta Falcons to lose too. Luckily for them, the Atlanta Falcons are losing. Next season, get a green chair. Germ, that is such a good idea. Here's the snap. I have the exact same paint for this. Here's the snap and a handoff. Bro, I have the exact same paint. Germ, you just blew my mind. Guys, 3rd down and 10. The pass is incomplete. Oh, wow. That is the – I'm actually fired up about that idea, Germ. Thank you so much for that. I don't even need to write that down. That'll be front of mind for me. I'm going to paint the crap out of this chair, and you guys will never even know. That is so sweet, dude. Nice call. Good call, bro. Good call. Punt team coming out here. Another punt for the Washington Commanders. This goes back to the Dallas Cowboys. And the Dallas Cowboys will get this football. Signaled a fair catch at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up here. Okay, guys. Says Rhonda. Guys, this is a tough game to want to watch, too. I'll be honest. This is a tough game for me to want to watch. That's sad. 9-0 Cowboys in a minute. It's probably going to be another field goal as well. This takes us back to a commercial break. All right, guys. So, of the early day games, let's see. What game are you most excited for in Week 18? Just curious, guys. I'm going to ask y'all out there who are watching. I know we've got about 800 of y'all in here right now. And I'm not going to be sweating the viewership for this live stream. I know that this is not going to be the main live stream of the day. This is just the warm-up for today, so I'm not going to go overboard on my play calling. I am going to try to continue to raise the energy as we continue to move forward today, though. But quick question out of you guys. Which one are y'all most excited about? And I agree with you there, Gus. Yeah, Clayboy. Yeah, Reed, I'm with you guys, man. Will you stream the Lions? I will be live, Reed, for the Lions game, and that game is where I'm going to give y'all everything I got. That game is going to be everything I got, man. I'm going to give y'all every sense of what Football Nation is for the final game of Week 18. I am still fired up about this game right now, but we got some stuff coming up. Mario hoping that Denver beats Kansas City. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I think the Kansas City Chiefs should win that game, guys. I think the Kansas City Chiefs, even though they're going to be benching all of their starters, I think they're well coached enough in order for that one. Now, I took who will win the Lions game, who's scoring in Lions game. The question there, that's an interesting one. I actually took the Minnesota Vikings. I took the Minnesota Vikings in that game. Just thought I would let you guys know. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. Go Baker Mayfield, says David Bowers. The Pawtucket Patriots versus the San Francisco Rainbows. That's a fun one right there, John Williams. Thank you for saying that. At Jack, Josh Perry. Jack Graham saying go Cowboys. How about that, go Cowboys? How is everyone doing today? I will be live for 3 games. Don't worry, Mario. I got the chat. Thanks, Rayzilla. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, sir. All right, guys, we're getting back to the action. Trey Lance with the football here. He takes the snap on 1st and 10 from the 25 after the punt. He does connect there. This time it'll be a gain of 8 yards up to the 33-yard line. Let's bring up the drive chart one more time. This is a gain of 8 there, guys. 2nd down and 2 coming up. Wow, the Chicago Bears scored again. The score is 14-3. How many people took Chicago? DeAndre Swift with that one there. So the Dallas Cowboys up 6-0. Green Bay Packers trailing right now. Green Bay Packers trailing big time. We got ourselves a pistol formation. Here's the snap and a handoff to the right-hand side as Rico Dowdle will gain about 3 yards there. That is good for a first down. That's good for a first down. First down, Dallas Cowboys. First down, let's move the sticks. Bears messing up everybody's bracket, says Zoom Station. I picked the Houston Oilers, says John Williams. The pick'ems are tough, man. Any given week, you never know. Aura the Oracle has gotten very close. She's gotten it once. She's gotten it all right once, and she got very close last week. A $300 giveaway. Let's see what we got. False start right there, guys. False start on the offense. That'll be on the left tackle there. Tyler Guyton going to be flagged for the false start. This will bring up a 1st and 15. So 1st and 15 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. So repeat first down. Another New Orleans touchdown, huh? Let's get that brought up. Bring this up here because there's a lot of information happening. Let's see, where's New Orleans and Tampa Bay? Here it is. New Orleans, Tampa Bay. The score is 13-3 there, guys. Take a look at that. Here we go, y'all. We've now got a 1st and 15. The Dallas Cowboys backed up to their own 30-yard line. Trey Lance under center. Flags coming in again. This time it'll be a delay of game, and that should back up the Dallas Cowboys another 5 yards. Dallas Cowboys will be charged their first time out to avoid the runoff there. And you see, that was interesting to see Mike McCarthy let out a big sigh there, a sigh of relief that the officials let him take that timeout. He just goes and then looks back down at his play calling sheet. What's going on, Joshua Whitney? Good to have you in here, sir. Colby, he says, do you think Aaron Rodgers will retire, stay a Jet, or find a new team? I don't think he wants to go out like that, man. If I were Aaron Rodgers, I would have retired with the Green Bay Packers. I would have just sucked it up, man. I would have dealt with what was going on and retired with the Green Bay Packers. Instead, I don't know. Instead, I think he'll probably play for one more team and maybe try to take the team to the playoffs and then end up losing in the first round of the playoffs and then retiring. I think that's what's going to happen to Aaron Rodgers. 1st and 15, there's a snap and a handoff. This will be a loss of a few yards right there. It was actually... yeah, that was a 1st and 15. A loss of 3 brings up a 2nd down and 18. So a 2nd down coming up here for the Dallas Cowboys. 2nd down and 18. Let's see what happens here. Dak Prescott up in the booth right there watching the game from way up high. He's got a marker in hand, so it looks like he's taking notes here. He was placed on IR on November 12th, guys. He hasn't played since before then. Okay, no worries, Crystal. We will be live for the Minnesota Vikings. I'm looking forward to you shouting out Skull later. Here we go. Here's the snap, dropping back. Trey Lance looks right, throws right, just over the head of Cavante Turpin. The pass is incomplete. 3rd down and 18. What's going on, Ricardo Meseguer Elizondo? ¿Qué onda, papá? Good to have you in here. Saludos from Mexico, he says. Feliz Dia de Reyes. I did not know it was Dia de Reyes. But yeah, Feliz Dia de Reyes. Shake and bake, says Zach Cohn. All right. Dak Prescott brought his liquor cabinet. WTF is Skull. I'm ASF. Skull equals cheers in Viking. 3rd down and 18. Trey Lance takes the snap, winds up and throws that football deep downfield. This one will be a incomplete pass as that goes out of bounds. I'm going to get back up. Okay, we're back on our feet. Whoa, hey-oh, I almost broke my chain there as it got snagged on the table. Let's get back up on our feet. Let's move this chair back out of the way. An incomplete pass on 3rd down and 18 brings up a 4th down here for our Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys did not make the playoffs. I will show you the playoff picture here in just a moment. Guys, if y'all are just checking into this channel, my name is Mario Manuel. You guys are watching Football Nation. I encourage you to stick around for 5, maybe 10 minutes. I'm going to step it up right here as we hit the midway point in the 2nd quarter. It's a long day, guys, so I'm going to try to pace myself today. We do get a big kick return out to about the 40-yard line. This will bring up a 1st and 10 to the 37, Washington with the football. Okay, another punt here. Skull just a little bit between your teeth and gums. Gross. I don't dip very much. And by very much, I mean at all. I'm going to tell you guys a funny story. Nothing to do with football. I think I've told you guys this one before. Now, I never knew. The first time I ever dipped was in high school, and the last time I ever dipped was that very first time. I've only ever done dip once. A buddy of mine, who I thought was super cool, man, because he was old enough to buy tobacco. I was a sophomore in high school, and so I would hang out with him all the time. He gave me a pinch of dip, and it was just like, just put it in your lip, man, in between your whatever. It's the same thing that you said. And I put it in my mouth, and no, he didn't tell me that I was supposed to spit, and so I ended up just swallowing and oh my gosh, it was so bad, dude. It was the worst experience ever. One of the worst experiences of my life, and definitely an indelible moment. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I did not recover very well going back to class after lunch. That was brutal. Anyways, let's get back to football. All right, guys. This is the playoff picture here. But you know what? Playoff picture aside, there are a few statistics that I did not bring up. We're going to bring up the playoff picture one more time, and I'm going to get myself back into focus here. All right, guys. NFC playoff picture. The Washington Commanders need this win to hang on to the number 6 spot. If they lose and the Packers win, the Packers will slide up to 6. Commanders will go down to 7. That will affect the playoff picture later. In this game, guys, now I had this set up expecting Cooper Rush to be the starting quarterback on this team. So I'm going to go ahead and go through these numbers. I guess we won't even have to look at his numbers. We'll look at Jaden Daniels' numbers then, since I do have this up. Passing yards coming into today's game, guys. The last 5 games for Jaden Daniels, he's got 3,500 passing yards. That can't be right. That would be the most insane numbers. That's got to be season totals right there. I'm going to just go ahead and scrap this graphic altogether. We're not going to look at that one today. We are going to look at the defenses, though. We are going to look at the defenses. These are team defenses. I did just update this one here as well. So, yards allowed per game, guys. The Commanders' defense is 9th in the NFL. The Dallas Cowboys give up a ton of yards. The Cowboys' defense is out on the field right now, but they've done a pretty good job at stopping Washington. We've got a 1st and 10 coming up here for Washington at the 37-yard line. Here's a snap and a throw. Catch is made on the left-hand side. This time, Zach Ertz will pick up about 7 yards, and that is good for a 2nd down here. 2nd down and 7. They're calling it a gain of 6, 2nd down and 4. Let's bring up the drive chart one more time for you guys. Drive chart down below for your convenience. On this side, guys, we've got some stats over here. Here's the snap and a handoff. This time around the right-hand side, this is a gain of about 5 on 2nd down. Call that a 1st down here. 1st down for Washington. 1st down, Commanders. Choked on my coffee. Thanks, Mario. You're welcome, dude. Salute. 1st down, hurry up offense. Jaden Daniels will scramble, will wind up and throw. Sandwich in between. Olamide Zaccheaus takes a big hit on the other side of that one. The pass is incomplete. This brings up a 2nd down and 10. 2nd down coming up for the Washington Commanders. Here we go. 2nd down for Washington, 6:52 remaining. 2nd down for Washington, 6:52 remaining. We need 7 subscribers to help us get to 23.1. I think we can get there. But this live stream, guys, I was never expecting this live stream to be the big one for today. Here we go. We've got ourselves a shotgun formation. Here's the snap, dropping back. Jaden Daniels will look left the whole way, wind up and throw. That is going to be broken up right there. De'Ami Brown, the intended receiver. The pass is incomplete. 3rd down and 10 now coming up for the Washington Commanders. 3rd down for Washington. 10-yard penalty, roughing the cheerleaders. All right. Who laid the hit? Asked Light Productions. Light Productions was asking on that double sandwich there against Olamide Zaccheaus there. That hit on Olamide Zaccheaus was Pride, not even one of our starting ones. Not even one of our starters out there. All right, Dallas Cowboys on defense. We've got a 3rd down and 10 coming up for Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders. Football up to the 48-yard line. Empty backfield. There's the snap. Jaden Daniels will scramble. Jaden Daniels will pick up the 1st down up to the 40. Still on his feet, stays inbounds, goes out at about the 36. A gain of 16 yards, a good scramble, and a 1st down there for Washington. The Washington Commanders pick up the 1st down. They're showing another highlight here. They're showing that 2nd touchdown for the New Orleans Saints. They do have the lead in that game. New Orleans, Tampa Bay trails by a lot. Atlanta Falcons, Michael Penix Jr. scores a touchdown. That game is looking tight. Here we go. And this is a throw downfield. Wow, a touchdown play? No! Oh my gosh, Olamide Zaccheaus, how do you drop that pass? So that was a flea flicker play on 2nd down and 10, guys. Wow, on 2nd down right there. Guess that was on 1st down. Jaden Daniels took the football. He tossed this one to De'Ami Brown. De'Ami Brown, a left-handed player, winds up and throws that football. It literally hits Olamide Zaccheaus in the hands, and he drops that all by himself. So this brings up a 2nd down and 10. It was a 1st and 10, 2nd down and 10 coming up here. Here's the snap and a handoff. De'Ami Brown around the left-hand side. Brown tries to turn the corner. Way to get off that block there by the Dallas Cowboys defense. Jerome Bland able to push him out of bounds before he picks up the 1st. That's a gain of 8 there for De'Ami Brown. That brings up a 3rd down and 2. 3rd down coming up right now. 3rd down right here. That was a really cool play. I would love to see the Commanders do that play and actually get that touchdown, but not against the Dallas Cowboys. I hope they do that against whoever they face in the playoffs. All right, guys, we got ourselves a 3rd down right here. 3rd down and 2 coming up. Washington Commanders with the football at the 28-yard line. Here's the snap. Dallas chasing down right there. Oh, wow. De'Ami Brown just gets dragged backwards. What a drag right there. Malik Hooker doing a great job defensively. De'Ami Brown getting a lot of work right now here, too. Anyways, that'll be a loss of 1, guys, and a 4th down and 3. The Dallas Cowboys force a 4th down situation here. Here we go. What's good, King Seth? How you doing, big dog? Good to have you in here, my friend. You can tell that the caffeine is starting to kick in. I'm about to shotgun a Red Bull here at some point, too, but I want to pace myself. This coffee has helped big time. Here we go, guys. The field goal from Zane Gonzalez at the right hash. Waiting for the snap right now are the Washington Commanders. There is the snap. There is the kick. Ooh, almost blocked there, and this one is good. The score is now 6-3, and we've got ourselves points on the board. So, a score there. We did get a score, although just 3 points. A completely dropped pass from Olamide Zaccheaus, man. I cannot believe he dropped a dime. De'Ami Brown dropped a dime in the end zone, and that should have been a passing touchdown for him. Instead, it was not. A field goal fest. El Castigador me dice Washington not playing their starting running backs. I guess not, man. I guess not. They're actually not even running the football, guys. They're actually not. Now, Austin Eckler does have a carry. Brian Robinson has a carry. And they've got De'Ami Brown running the football as well. Let's talk about it. So the Washington Commanders did just score some points. Now, let's talk about this here as well. By the way, if you guys are checking in right now, we've got a trivia quiz for y'all. I've got some pretty new questions out there as well. How many punts/kicks, John Williams wants to know. Well, let's answer that for you guys as well. I'll pull this up here. Team stats. Oh, come on. Team stats, guys. We've got punts. I can pull up the special teams. Kicking 1 of 2 on field goals, 2 of 2 on field goals for the Dallas Cowboys. So we've got a total of 3 field goals in this game. And it looks like 3 punts returned here for the Washington Commanders. What happened here? This can't be right. Punts and returns. Punts dash returns. Okay, we're not going to do it that way. I'm getting myself confused. I will answer that question for you guys here in a moment, but for now, let me not get myself confused and stumble on my words. Let's try to keep myself well articulated. So let's take a look here at the home team. The Washington Commanders offense versus their defense. Now, on average, the Washington Commanders scored just shy of 29 points at 28.9. They're 4th in the NFL when it comes to yards per game. They are 9th in the NFL when it comes to yards per play. On third downs, they are top 7. On red zone efficiency, they are top 7. But today, this Washington Commanders football team has not showed up, guys. This Washington Commanders football team looks like they're struggling big time. They're starting to find their footing a little bit here as they got their first points of the game. But the Washington Commanders, y'all, 65 total yards of offense in this game so far. That is a far cry from 375, which is what we expected coming into this one out of Washington, especially considering how bad the Dallas Cowboys defense has been. Our defense, guys, has been abysmal. We gave up 360 yards per game, but so far in this game, our Dallas Cowboys defense has stepped up big time to 65 yards given up today to the Washington Commanders. So, aplauso para los Vaqueros de Dallas. Aplauso para los Vaqueros. You know what I'm saying? So the Dallas Cowboys, they do get the football back after the 3-point score there. Jaden Daniels' hair is pretty cool, man. I like his hair. Brian Westbrook saying hit that subscribe button. You guys see the difference between like really chill Mario and then Mario that's actually on right now? We're on, ladies and gentlemen. We got 4 minutes left to go here. 4:40 left to go in the first half of this game. Let's get back to our drive chart. Let's call this play the way we like to see it. Shotgun formation, Trey Lance waiting for the snap at the 30-yard line. Lance looks right, changes his mind, looks left, throws. This time the catch is made. This time it's Brandon Cooks with a short gain right there. That's a gain of 3. Call it a 2nd down and 7. 2nd down coming up here for our Dallas Cowboys. Let's go. Thank you, Tate Brown. I appreciate that. 4 minutes and 22 seconds left to go. Who are those hoodlums? Which hoodlums are we speaking of? I don't know. It's a no touchdown kind of day, says Shiva75. It sure seems that way, Shiva, but the game ain't over. 2nd down and 7 coming up here. We've got ourselves under center. We did have a really good game yesterday, though. A couple really good games yesterday. There we go, guys. This one gets up to the 40. This should be good for a 1st down, and a 1st down here for our Dallas Cowboys. 1st down. Got to add a little gravel in there. What's up, Tate Brown? Turn up. I like it, says Seth. That's what we do, bro. That's the way we typically are. I know, Glenn, we just hit 23K last night on this channel, and that fired me up. Of course, the more subscribers we pick up, the more excited that I get. Here we go. What, Henry? What on earth? Henry Hebert with an interesting comment out there. That sounds like fun. Here's the snap from the 40-yard line. Trey Lance looks left, throws left. The catch is made there. This time, it is Jonathan Mingo on the grab. That's good for 14 yards and another 1st down for our Dallas Cowboys. That will move the chains. Let's go ahead and end this one here, guys. Let's start a poll. Will Cowboys get a touchdown today? I got to make sure I save my voice, guys, but I am fired up right now. Dallas Cowboys with 3-point lead as we approach the 2-minute. Get a touchdown in first half. That's the question. Will the Dallas Cowboys get a touchdown in the first half? Here's the snap. Trey Lance looking left, throwing left. Catch made on the left-hand side. That is Flournoy on the grab. This brings up a 2nd down and 6. We don't normally call Flournoy a lot, and so it looks like the Dallas Cowboys are bringing out the B team at this point. That's okay, Dallas Cowboys. The season is kind of lost, but Ryan Flournoy, good job on that grab right there. Ryan Flournoy, drafted out of Missouri, 6'1", 200 pounds. Good grab right there for him. Here we go, guys. 2nd down and 6 as we approach the 2-minute warning. We don't need to get another snap before we hit that 2-minute mark. Waiting for the snap right now. Trey Lance, play clock, game clock, winding down. That is it. That takes us to the 2-minute warning. So, 2-minute warning, guys. Here we go. This takes us back to the 2-minute warning. What an odd game, says Robert B. What an odd game indeed. What an odd game indeed, guys. How about across the NFL, man? Across the NFL, we've got some interesting scores. So listen up, pay attention, guys. I'm going to talk about this here. Let's bring up the, most of these guys are in the middle of something right now. Don't need to bring that up. Let's take a look at this one. So, games across the NFL, y'all. We've got the Houston Texans in the middle of a game right now against the Tennessee Titans. The Houston Texans are up 13-0 in that game with 1:45 left to go in the first half. The Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Indianapolis Colts. I personally took the Indianapolis Colts, and they are up by 7. The score in that one, in Indianapolis, 17-10. Now, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going up against the New Orleans Saints right now, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers trail. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 6. New Orleans Saints, 13. And at the start of this live stream, I said the Tampa Bay Buccaneers not only would win that game, but they would crush New Orleans, and I have been so dead wrong right there. Across the NFL, guys, the Philadelphia Eagles are currently in a battle with the New York Giants. It is just a 10-point game right there. Philadelphia is up 10-0 over New York. Of course, the Dallas Cowboys are in it right now with the Washington Commanders. Washington Commanders trail 3-6. Our Dallas Cowboys have the lead as we are in the 2-minute warning. And I think we got a couple more. We got the Buffalo Bills versus the New England Patriots, guys. The Buffalo Bills are trailing in that game versus New England. The score there is 10-14. New England with the lead, New England at home. How about the Carolina Panthers versus the Atlanta Falcons? The Atlanta Falcons, ladies and gentlemen. The Atlanta Falcons are on the bubble, and the Atlanta Falcons trail right now. They need this win to get in. If they win and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lose, the Atlanta Falcons will make playoffs in the NFC, and Dan Quinn's very first season as head coach for the Atlanta Falcons will work out. What am I talking about? This is Raheem Morris's team. Raheem Morris's team out here looking to try to get that spot. It's his first year as the head coach in Atlanta. Raheem Morris looking to take the Falcons into the playoffs as his first season. Now, the Falcons in that game, guys, Atlanta Falcons are trailing the score there. In Atlanta, Carolina 17, Atlanta just 10. How about we go back to the Green Bay Packers? And this will be the final game that is actually happening right now currently. The Green Bay Packers trail 14-10 to the Chicago Bears. We do have a few more games coming up later today. Thank you guys for watching Football Nation. Here we go. 2nd down and 6 coming up for our Dallas Cowboys, who have the football across midfield. Trey Lance will wind up and throw to the right. Catch will not be made. Looked like it's in and out of the hands of the intended receiver there. This time it was Jalen Tolbert who was targeted there. Pass is incomplete. You can be wrong, not dead wrong, says Wade. I mean, it was pretty bad. Okay. And I've got these numbers down at the bottom of the screen for you guys so y'all can see what is going on down here. All right, guys, here we go. We are inside the 2-minute warning. It is a 2-minute drill, and we got a 3rd down and 6 coming up for Dallas from the 42-yard line. Trey Lance will keep. This is going to be a scramble for the 1st down, and it looks like he picked it up, but they're going to mark him short. This brings up a 4th down and 1 for the Dallas Cowboys. Go for it or not. First time saying that today. 4th and 1. Go for it or nah. What do y'all think, guys? Go for it or not? We're going to get fired up today. We got plenty of football left to go. I was pacing myself this week. I'm feeling like I've got a little extra energy right now at this point. That coffee worked some miracles for me. Here we go, guys. 4th down and 1 coming up from the Washington 37-yard line. Looks like the Dallas Cowboys will go for it. Leola saying no. Steven saying no. Let's see what happens, guys. Let's see if the Dallas Cowboys will do something here. Mike McCarthy going to call that timeout, guys. And so, 30 seconds. They're going to take 30 seconds to talk about this one and figure out what the plan is. Please like and share, says Supreme Science. I'm not even worried about that today, Supreme. Not for this live stream. Next season, guys, next season, we're going to have some additional stuff. I'm sure Chat Sports has plenty of people out there. Voice sounds great, Mario. Thank you, Tate. Right now, it's not broken just yet. It will be broken by the end of today. I can guarantee you guys I will have a broken voice by the end of today. But that's okay, man. That's what this is all about, man. We're here to have some fun, ain't we? 4th down and 1 coming up. Football at the Washington Commanders 32-yard line. Let's see if we can pick this one up. Football actually at the 37, so it looks like the Cowboys will pick this one up. Let's call this play, though. Motion on the field out of the offset eye, a snap and a handoff to the fullback, and Hunter Lupke will pick up about 4 yards, 5 yards on that play. That is good for a Dallas Cowboys. First down for Dallas. We'll move the chains. All right, guys, 1st and 10 now coming up after that 4th down play. 1st and 10 now coming up after that 4th down play. Football now to the Washington Commanders' 32-yard line. Here we go. We've got ourselves an odd formation here from the 33. Here's the snap. Trey Lance will look at the flat. Catch is made by Rico Dowdle in the backfield. Rico Dowdle turns the corner. Rico Dowdle gets up to the 20-yard line, and a first down there for our Dallas Cowboys. Let's go. He is, though, isn't he, Gus? That's funny. We are inside the red zone, ladies and gentlemen. Dallas Cowboys with the ball. Dallas Cowboys at the 20-yard line. How many Dallas Cowboys fans we got out there? What is up, Dallas Cowboys fans? Let's effing go. You're watching Football Nation. I am your host. My name is Mario Manuel. We are having some fun here today. 1st and 10 from the 20. Trey Lance takes the snap. Trey Lance will wind up and throw. The catch is made this time. No gain there. 2nd down and 10 coming up. So a 2nd down and 10. That will still go down as a catch for Rico Dowdle, who has 6 fantasy points today. Yo, Kimbro Nader in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing? I'm good, Adam. I'm good, man. Good to have you in here, Adam. Let's go, Kimbro Nader in the building. So, a bit of a quiet game today for this channel today, Adam. A bit of a quiet game. That's okay. That's totally fine because the next live stream is going to be wild. The next live stream is going to be absolutely insane. And then, actually, the next live stream, I have no idea what to expect. Tonight's live stream should be absolutely insane. Tonight's live stream should be a really, really good one. We got 106 remaining in the first half, guys. A 2nd down and 10 coming up from the Washington Commanders' 20-yard line. 66 seconds left to go in the first half. Hello from Crystal City. What's going on, Yancey? Dallas Cowboys looking to score the first touchdown of this game. Trey Lance takes that football all the way to the 11-yard line. A scramble for Trey Lance is good for 9. This will bring up a 3rd down and 1. Uh-oh. This will bring up a 3rd down and 1. Right, though, Adam? Right, though? Having Ray out here, that was a good one. Time for an interception, says Mad Steve. Got to pop in the other cough drop there, man. Got to pop in the cough drop. We're going to have to, at halftime at some point, I'm going to have to run downstairs and get myself some hot tea. Here we go. A 3rd down and 1 coming up right now for the Dallas Cowboys. The football at the 11-yard line of the Washington Commanders. The Dallas Cowboys running out of time. The Washington Commanders calling their final timeout. Another timeout going to go by here. Here we go. Actually, Washington does have one more. They're going to hand that football off. This will be a gain of 2 yards on 3rd down and 1, and a first down here for the Dallas Cowboys. 1st and goal from the 9, and it looks like Washington will take their final timeout. 53 seconds remaining. Let's see what the Dallas Cowboys can do with this one. I say keep the football on the ground. Do not let Washington get the ball back. Put the football on the ground. Score a touchdown if you can on the ground. Play 1, play 2. Keep it in bounds. Call the timeout. Get the final play of the half. Whether that's a field goal. Or not. By the way, Dallas Cowboys do get the football to start the second half. Brandon Aubrey was lined up to kick the football over to the Washington Commanders. The first drive of the game was a quick 3-and-out for Washington. Shotgun formation, trips to the right. There's the snap. Trey Lance looking right. Will wind up and fire to the back of the end zone. Just overthrowing there. The pass is incomplete. 2nd down and goal coming up right here. 2nd down and goal from the 9. What is up, Micah Kimbrough? Micah Kimbrough, Adam Kimbrough, what's up? Okay. 16-3 Texans. Let's move this down here so y'all can see some more scores across the NFL. Second and goal coming up for our Dallas Cowboys, this time from the 9-yard line. Let's see if Dallas can convert. Oh, Adam, if you're still in here, bro, please tell me what the name of that website was that gave you the scoreboard, because this is killing me here. Here's the snap. There's a handoff, and Rico Dowdle will take that football up to the 2. That is good for a 3rd down and 2. Clock is hot, guys. We're going to keep the clock moving here, so hurry up, offense. Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. Here's the snap. Trey Lance will look right and throw right, and stopping the clock there, intended for Brandon Cooks. That should have been a catch, and it should have been a touchdown. Instead, 4th down and goal coming up here. Do you take the field goal or do you go for it? Oh, yeah, this is definitely giving us away. Definitely giving us away right now. So it looks like the Dallas Cowboys are going to line up and go for it right now. I say just take the points. They're going to line up and go for it. 4th down and goal. A shotgun formation here for Trey Lance. He takes it. He drops back. He's in trouble. He's about to get sacked as he scrambles to the left, winds up and throws to the end zone, underthrowing the intended receiver. A weak throw from Trey Lance. That'll bring up a turnover on downs, and the Washington Commanders get the football back with 16 seconds. They do still have a 3-point lead, the Dallas Cowboys do, but it looks like that will fizzle out, guys. The end of that drive, instead of picking up points, Dallas Cowboys gonna throw the football. The pass is incomplete. Why did Trey Lance throw it that soft? Throw it like you've got a pair, bro. Throw it like you got a pair, man. Weak. 3 points isn't worthy. We've got the best kicker in the NFL, and you don't want to kick a field goal? Whatever, man. Here we go, guys. Trey Lance lined up here. They're in victory formation. They're going to kneel this one. There is the knee, and that takes us to halftime, guys. Y'all know what we do during halftime. It's time for our trivia quiz. All right, guys, let's do this. We've got a trivia quiz coming up for y'all. It's going to be over the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Let's see what you guys fire up here. Are y'all ready for this one? Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Question number 1. This is the wrong quiz. This is the wrong quiz. Oops. And I paused the wrong song there, too. What am I doing? Here we go. Okay, let me get this set up. A little blunder here. Maybe we need a little more coffee than I thought. Let's try this one more time. 15 seconds on the clock. We got 15 seconds on the clock, guys, and we're going to start a trivia quiz here for our Dallas Cowboys and Washington Commanders. Let's see what I pulled up on this one here today. All right, guys, question number 1. What state do the Washington Commanders play football in? Is it A, Delaware? Is it B, Virginia? Or is it C, Maryland? What state do the Washington Commanders play football in? What do you guys think? Is it A, B, or C? This is a very simple question just to get this one started here. Guys, the answer is Maryland. Well done. A very simple one. They do play in Maryland. A very simple question. I figured that should be a simple one. We're going to start easy with you guys. I'm pulling up my notes right now. But yes, they do play in Maryland. And yeah, we're going to move on to question number 2. All right, guys, question number 2. Here we go. Which Dallas Cowboys player holds the franchise record for the most completed passes in team history? I misspelled completed. The S and the D are right next to each other. Is it A, Dak Prescott? Is it B, Troy Aikman? Or is it C, Tony Romo? Not the most yards, not in career, or not in a single season, but who has the most completed passes in team history? The answer is Troy Aikman, guys. Troy Aikman is that man for the most completed passes in team history. And my notes are just all kinds of... This is just a mess. Okay, let's get myself put together here. All right, guys, which Commanders player holds the team record for the longest rushing play from scrimmage? Is it A, John Riggins? Is it B, Robert Griffin III, or is it C, Adrian Peterson? What do you guys think? From the longest rushing play from scrimmage, here we go. The answer to this one, guys, is AP. It is Adrian Peterson. Although John Riggins is the all-time leading rusher, Adrian Peterson once broke off a 90-yard touchdown run on December 3rd, 2018. That is still, to this day, the longest rushing play from scrimmage for the Washington Commanders. And he wasn't even he was just a rental. All right, guys, next question. Who holds the Dallas Cowboys record for the most punts returned for touchdowns? Is it A, Deion Sanders? Is it B, Cavante Turpin? Or is it C, Ike Thomas? Interesting question here. We've never seen this question on this channel, have we? Who holds the Dallas Cowboys record for the most punt returns for a touchdown? Is it A, is it B, or is it C? The answer here, guys, is Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders, guys, returned 5 punts for touchdowns for the Dallas Cowboys throughout his career. 5 punt returns for a touchdown through his time from 1995 to 1999. Here we go, guys. Next question. Who holds the Washington Commanders record for the most receiving touchdowns in a single season? Who holds the Washington Commanders record for the most touchdowns in a single season? Is it A, Charlie Taylor? Is it B, Art Monk? Is it Art Monk, or is it C, Jerry Smith? Go ahead and type in your answers, guys. The answer here, guys, is indeed Charlie Taylor. How many of you guys got that one right? Now, Art Monk had 11. Charlie Taylor had 12. 12 receiving touchdowns during the 1966 season is the most for anybody here on the Washington Commanders side. Now, Terry McLaurin has basically tied that this season. It's going to be Terry McLaurin here pretty soon. All right, guys, which Dallas Cowboys player holds the franchise record for the most receptions in a single season? Is it A, Michael Irvin? Is it B, Jason Witten? Or is it C, CeeDee Lamb? A, B, or C, guys, who do y'all think? Who do you guys think? Is it CeeDee Lamb, Michael Irvin, or Jason Witten in a single season? The answer here, the most receptions in a single season, CeeDee Lamb. Now, the most receptions in team history would go to Jason Witten, but CeeDee Lamb has the most receptions in one single season with 112, I believe, is that record. Question number 7, guys. Which of these famous NASCAR drivers is a die-hard fan of the Washington Commanders? Is it A, Jeff Gordon? Is it B, Danica Patrick? Or is it C, Dale Earnhardt Jr.? What do you guys think? I'm not a big NASCAR kind of guy. Now, I will say this. Die Hard might be an overextension, but he is indeed a Washington Commanders or a Washington Redskins fan. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is that guy. That is the answer to this one. Fun fact, just thought I would bring that up for y'all. All right, guys. Next question. We got a few more coming up here. Question number 8. Just 3 more questions and we'll be done here. Who holds the Dallas Cowboys franchise record for the most rushing yards in a single game? Is it A, Ezekiel Elliott? Is it B, DeMarco Murray? Or is it C, Emmitt Smith? Who has the most rushing yards in a single game? Is it A, is it B, or is it C, guys? The answer to this one, you guys should know this one. You might have seen this one before on this channel. The answer is DeMarco Murray. 253 rushing yards in a single game. That was back in 2011 against the St. Louis Rams. He beat the previous record that was set by Emmitt Smith with 237 yards in that game. But DeMarco Murray, man, would be nice to have him. Nice to have him back. 2 more questions, guys. Who is the Washington Commanders' all-time passing leader? Who is the Washington Commanders' all-time passing leader? Is it A, Kirk Cousins? Is it B, Robert Griffin III? Or is it C, Joe Theismann? Is it A? Is it B? Or is it C? Who is the Washington Commanders' all-time passing leader? Kirk Cousins, Robert Griffin, or Joe Theismann? The answer, most of y'all got that one right. It is Joe Theismann. That is correct, guys. He did have 25,000 passing yards in his career with the Washington Commanders from 1974 to 1985, and he threw. He also took them to a Super Bowl win, in case you guys forgot. Final question, guys. Which former Dallas Cowboys player was arrested for hitting a police officer just last year in November? This is a brand new question. Y'all have never seen this one before. Who was arrested? Which Dallas Cowboys player was arrested in 2024 for hitting a police officer? Is it A, Randy Gregory? Is it B, Greg Hardy? Or is it C, Adam Jones? The answer, guys, is Adam Pac-Man Jones. Adam Jones was arrested in 2024 for hitting a police officer. It happened at a Lowe's hotel bar, is what it said. So it happened at the hotel bar. He was trying to get away from this cop. Apparently, he hit her in the arm. He hit a female police officer in the arm, and he was arrested for assaulting a peace officer. Kind of a crazy one. Anyways, all right, guys, how did you guys do on that quiz? How did we do on that quiz? We got 6 out of 10 on this one, 5 out of 10, 7 out of 10. How are we doing on the pick'em side of things? 8 out of 10 for Micah. John still wanting to know how many punts or kicks we have in this game. Let's get that little tidbit of information for you, bro. Let's get that little tidbit of information for how many punts we've had. Okay, let's look at team stats. Punts, penalties, yards, passing, turnovers, fumbles, punt returns. Actually, it'll just be easier to do it this way. Let's bring up special teams. Washington Commanders punting. We've got, this doesn't give me a number there either. It just says number 4. I can see the field goals, but it's not telling me how many punts. Punts that he put inside the 23 of them. Punts that he put inside the 23 of them for the Washington Commanders, but they've punted way more than that. I don't have the punt count. I guess I don't have the punt count, John. I'm sorry. I will be covering this game, guys. We've got the Chiefs and the Broncos coming up immediately after this one. We've got the Seahawks and the Rams. I won't be covering that one, but that game will be happening as well. Chargers and Raiders. A lot of upsets across the NFL. Let's take a look at the drive chart over here, guys, and bring this up for y'all. Blow this up one more time. Okay, everybody look at the right-hand side. Right now, we've got the Indianapolis Colts with a lead over the Jacksonville Jaguars. They are up 20-13. The Houston Texans is this one that you can't really see. The score there is 16-3. Houston in Tennessee with the lead right there. We've got the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. New Orleans with a lead there, 16-6 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Buccaneers cannot afford to drop that game. We've also got the Washington Commanders versus the Dallas Cowboys. The game we're covering right now, the score is 6-3. The Philadelphia Eagles versus the New York Giants, guys. Philly is up 10-0 in that one. Let's talk about some of the other games. We got multiple games happening right now. Buffalo Bills are losing in this very first seat that you cannot see. The Buffalo Bills are losing 10-14 to the New England Patriots. The Atlanta Falcons got the lead, guys. The score is 24-17. Do you know what this means? That means that if the Atlanta Falcons win and the Saints beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Buccaneers will be out of the playoffs. That means that the Buccaneers will be out of the playoffs and the Falcons will be getting in. How about Green Bay? Green Bay now trails by 1 to the Chicago Bears, and that's starting to become a pretty close game. We are in the middle of halftime, guys. 7 punts so far. Says C, it might be more than that. Guys, before we get back to this game, I'm going to run downstairs, make myself some hot tea really quick. I'm going to leave y'all with a quick video. I will be back before we get kickoff. Don't go anywhere. Hang tight.
The shotgun formation. till the end, and I'll even give you an extra bonus. The NFL has been around for over 100 years, and in that time span, we've seen some pretty amazing things. So as a tribute to the greatest sport in the world, I thought it would be fun to share with you 100 fun facts about the NFL. 100. The NFL is the highest grossing sports league in the world, generating over $18 billion of revenue per year. 99. Outside of the United States, the NFL has played football in 9 different countries around the world. 98. The shape of a football is called a prolate spheroid. 97. The first footballs ever were made with an inflated pig bladder stuffed inside of a leather casing, which helped the ball maintain its shape. Hence the name pigskins. 96. Modern footballs still have the internal bladder, but today the bladders are made of rubber instead. Inside of each football, the NFL uses microchips to help track yardage and distance. 95. The football huddle was invented in 1894 by a deaf quarterback named Paul Hubbard. 94.
Didn't have enough time, guys. No time. No time to get it done. So I just ran downstairs, put a mug of water in the microwave, let that nuke for a second. Christina is out with Savannah right now, one of our channel members here. I ran downstairs. The game is on downstairs as well, and so I'm realizing that they're getting back to the action. I literally sprinted right back upstairs. Oh, and I forgot I have Red Bulls in the fridge. I should have grabbed a Red Bull while I was down there. Okay. All right, guys. Here we go. So the Dallas Cowboys get the football. They're going to start this drive on the 30-yard line. Here we go. I'm going to bring this down again. Stats on the right-hand side for those of you just checking in right now. Whew. Bro, how am I this out of shape right now? Holy smokes. All right, guys, we got ourselves a 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Ball at their own 30-yard line. Dallas Cowboys with the football. 15 minutes left to go here. We just started the second half. Shotgun formation. Trey Lance waiting for the snap. Standing to the right of Trey Lance is Rico Dowdle. There's the snap. Trey Lance will drop back. Looks left, throws left. Looks like that catch will be made there. This time it's Jonathan Mingo again. Good for a first down. First down for our Dallas Cowboys. 1st and 10, this time up to the 40. Let's go. There's ice in that water. And the cough drops with the ice makes that water feel like liquid nitrogen. Not what I needed there. Okay. All right, guys. 14:30 left to go. Football up to the 40-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here is the snap. Trey Lance will hand this off around the left-hand side, and a gain of 4, maybe 5 up to the 45. Will bring up a second down. 2nd down and 5 coming up here for the Dallas Cowboys. Thank you guys for helping us get to 23-1. I appreciate that. If you guys are out there and I've had your attention for 5 to 10 minutes, this is your first time watching Football Nation, or maybe it's not your first time and you've been here before and haven't hit that subscribe button just yet, let's see if we can't convince you guys to hit that subscribe button. Shotgun formation from the 40-yard line. Here is the snap. They will hand that football off on the left-hand side as Rico Dowdle picks up 2 yards. This brings up a 3rd down. 3rd down and 3 coming up. 3rd down for our Dallas Cowboys. Guys, do not talk trash to each other about each other. You want to talk trash about someone's team? That is 100% fine. But this community that we're building, that is not the energy that we're trying to bring to the table. Please, I implore you guys to just respect each other out there. Here we go. Winds up and throws. The catch is made on the right-hand side. That is good for a 1st down for our Dallas Cowboys. 1st down Dallas right there as he picks up about 5 yards on the right-hand side. That'll be a gain of 5. That gets the Dallas Cowboys up to the 48-yard line. Thank you, C. Appreciate that. All right, guys. Catch man on the right-hand side. This is going to be a 1st down. First time that Brandon Cooks actually hangs on to the football. That's nice to see. That is literally like his, I guess, what are they showing here? Brandon Cooks, 3 receptions, I guess. Here we go, guys. There's the snap from the 49-yard line, and this is a throw. The catch is made. Jalen Tolbert splitting the defense as he gets up to the 21-yard line. Call that a gain of 28 for Dallas and a 1st down for our Dallas Cowboys. Anthony Vigil saying food fight. All right, guys. So catch is made there, and Jalen Tolbert splits the defense. And that is a great job by the Dallas Cowboys offense to pick up some yardage here. We're up to the 21-yard line. Dallas Cowboys with the football just outside the red zone. Here's the snap. Trey Lance will hand this one off on the left-hand side. Looks like that'll be a short gain. Call it a gain of a couple. Deuce Vaughn getting the carry. We don't see a lot of little Deuce Vaughn right there, but Deuce Vaughn did get the carry for the Dallas Cowboys. Let me ask you guys this. For you Dallas Cowboys fans that are out there, I know we got a lot of you guys. What is the number one thing Dallas needs in this year's draft? What is the number one thing that Dallas needs in this year's draft? Here's the snap, guys, and Trey Lance will throw that football away on 2nd down and 7. We are inside the red zone. This does bring up a 3rd down and 7. What is the number one thing that the Dallas Cowboys need in this year's draft? One of them, probably a running back. Oh, I love you so much. Thank you. Hi, Savannah. Hello. Do you guys want to say hi to the world? Come on. Y'all can say hi. This is Savannah. This is Christina. They're hanging out. They're here. They're hanging out. Oh, she's drinking out of the Football Nation mug. Let's go. All right, guys, 3rd down and 7. Thanks, y'all. 3rd down and 7. Here's the snap. In the pocket, having to scramble. Trey Lance on the move. A little pump fake as he tries to get that 1st down. He will pick it up. Yes. 1st down, Dallas Cowboys. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings up a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. This will move the sticks. I don't know why the official is moving the sticks because inside the 10-yard line, you don't need the sticks. But it looks like this will bring up a 1st down. So 1st down for the Dallas Cowboys. C saying you have to look into the merch. I'm going to have to make more merch. Robert Zamora saying hello, ladies. Brandy saying hi there, ladies. Everyone's saying hello to y'all. They're still here, by the way. They're just hanging out. 1st and goal coming up here for the Dallas Cowboys at the 10-yard line. Single back formation. There's the snap and a handoff. Rico Dowdle is going to get whipped down to the ground. That's a loss of 3 yards. This brings up a 2nd down and 13. 2nd down coming up for our Dallas Cowboys. They're 13 yards out of the end zone. What's up? It's been all field goals all game long. 2 field goals for Brandon Aubrey and the Dallas Cowboys. 1 field goal for the Washington Commanders. The score is 3-6 Dallas. 10 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the 3rd. Dallas Cowboys with the football. It's a 2nd down and goal that I see on my screen. Single back formation, trips to the right. Let's see what they fire up here. Another handoff to Rico Dowdle, and Rico Dowdle will pick it up as he gets to about the 9-yard line. Call that a gain of 4. 3rd and goal coming up from inside the 10 now. 3rd down. I'm going to make them call these next plays. Here we go. 3rd down and goal coming up with 9:50 remaining, guys. Let's see if the Dallas Cowboys can get this one. Lucinda saying hello to both of y'all. All right, guys, here we go. 3rd down and goal. Empty backfield here. Waiting for the snap is Trey Lance and Hunter Lupke, the running back here. He's lined up on the left side for additional protection. And this time, Hunter Lupke does give a good block, but it is given up on the left tackle side instead. And that will be a sack for the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys will lose yardage here, and that will back them up. This brings up a 4th down and 18 as Trey Lance gets dropped. And this will bring up a field goal for the Dallas Cowboys. Okay. Thank you for bringing this upstairs. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, I just ran downstairs. There's the kick, guys, and the kick for Brandon Aubrey is good. The 4th field goal of the day. We've had punts and field goals all day, and that's why we call it football, I guess. Anyways, points on the board. Here we go. Guys, we are going back to a quick commercial break. And then people wonder how kickers end up with the most. People are always wondering, how does the kicker have the all-time scoring leader for this team? Well, it's because they're out here doing this. And if Brandon Aubrey sticks around with the Dallas Cowboys for the next 15, 20 years, he probably will be the all-time scoring leader for the Dallas Cowboys. All right, guys, let's take a quick look here at some playoff pictures one more time. All right, guys. So we're going to start by taking a look at the game that we're currently in. The Washington Commanders, let's step over on this side. The Washington Commanders are sitting in 6th place right now. The Green Bay Packers are sitting in 7th. The Green Bay Packers have a score right now. They're in the middle of a game. The Green Bay Packers trail to the Chicago Bears. The score is 14-13. Chicago with a 1-point lead. If the Packers lose and the Commanders lose, everything remains the same. Nothing changes. If the Packers lose and the Commanders win, everything remains the same. Nothing changes. But if the Commanders lose and the Packers win, the Packers will slide up to 6. The Commanders will slide down to 7. What does that mean for the playoff picture? Well, for the playoff picture in the NFC, that is going to be the difference between playing against the Green Bay Packers versus the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders going up against the Rams, or flip-flopping that. So then the Packers would go up against the LA Rams, and the Commanders would end up playing against the Philadelphia Eagles. So this game means something to Washington. Win or lose, they're hoping for the Packers' loss. Now, if the Packers get the win, the Packers will end up going against the LA Rams, which would be better, in my opinion, for any team. That's a softer matchup. There are more holes in that defense, and arguably the Philadelphia Eagles defense might be the #1 defense in all of football right now. And the Washington Commanders are not looking so hot in this game, ladies and gentlemen. In this game, the Washington Commanders have only been able to muster up 64 total yards of offense. And again, I've said this before. On average, they put up 375 yards per game. On average, they put up 375 per game. But here they are with just 64 yards to their name. Meanwhile, the Dallas Cowboys are actually moving the football efficiently with Trey Lance. 8:52 left to go here in the third quarter. They do have 242 yards of offense. Normally, they average 324, which is top 20, but still not great as far as scoring touchdowns. They've got 9 points. They average about 20 points per game. They are behind schedule in that category. But look at how bad this Cowboys defense is, guys. I was not expecting the Washington Commanders to be sitting there with 3 points with 8 minutes left to go in the third quarter when the Dallas Cowboys are second to last in points allowed per game. We give up almost 28 points per game, and yet the Washington Commanders have just scored 3. I'm not complaining. I'm just calling out the facts. All right, guys, here we go. After the kick, the Washington Commanders have the football at the 30-yard line, shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right, waiting for the snap right now. There it is, looking right, throwing right. The Washington Commanders have given up, guys. Marcus Mariota is in right now. Marcus Mariota in at starting quarterback now. Interesting change right there. This is no injury. They're saying right now, I'm hearing on one side, Jaden Daniels just getting the break, even though they trail by 6. I guess the Washington Commanders don't care who they end up facing. Shotgun pro set formation there. Here's a snap and a handoff. This will be on 2nd down and 6, a gain of about 1 for Brian Robinson. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 3. So 3rd down coming up here for the Washington Commanders. Maybe another 3 and out. Maybe Marcus Mariota will be able to complete this pass. Let's see what happens here. 3rd down for Washington. Wow, Commanders, says Country. What's up, Country Kisses? How you doing? What's going up, Tristan? I see you, Germ. I see you, Rayzilla. I see you guys out there in that chat area. Let's see. Will Washington score a drive? Guys, we were wrong on that one, by the way. Will Washington score on this drive? Here's the snap. There's the throw. Catch is made underneath. It looks like that is a catch made by Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler on the grab. 1st and 10 after that one. 1st down for the Washington Commanders. They're showing Baker Mayfield in trouble there. He does wind up and throw. The catch is made by Payne Durham. The score in New Orleans, or I guess the score in Tampa Bay, is just a 3-point game now. Here's the snap, and this is going to be a designed quarterback run as Marcus Mariota goes around the left-hand side. That's a bit of a different move for him. Marcus Mariota picks up the 1st down. 1st down for the Washington Commanders. Okay, Mariota goated still, says Panda. What's up, Panda? All right, guys, with Marcus Mariota in, will Washington score a touchdown on this drive? It would be interesting if he did score a touchdown on this drive. We are across midfield now. You can see that on the drive chart down below. Here's the snap and a handoff. This time it will be no gain as he is stuffed on the play. Brian Robinson actually going backwards. Football now at the Dallas Cowboys 40-yard line after that loss of one stop made by Leafau. With 6:30 left to go. How about Leafau filling in right now? I was just about to say what they were saying right now. DeMarvion Overshone getting injured, going on IR, and Leafau filling in right now admirably at that strong side linebacker position. Here we go, strong side on the left side this time. Here's the snap, looking to the left. Catch is made there out of the backfield. Brian Robinson trying to throw a stiff arm, but ends up having a little collateral impact there. That's a gain of about 4 yards on 2nd down and 11, a gain of 5 right there. This will bring up a 3rd down and 6. So 3rd down and 6 coming up here. Looks like we're about to get a big play here. Okay, 3rd down and 6 coming up, y'all. We got a 3rd down coming up for the Washington Commanders. The football right now is at the Dallas Cowboys 35-yard line. Marcus Mariota will take the snap with trips to the right. He will look right and wind up and fire. That catch is made inside the 5-yard line. Olamide Zaccheaus, who dropped the touchdown pass earlier, makes the grab. That's good for a Commanders. 1st down. This brings up a 1st and goal here for Washington. 1st and goal here for Washington, guys. We are inside the red zone. Let's see what happens. 1st and goal. At the 5-yard line, Marcus Mariota will wind up and fire on the right-hand side. In goes Zach Ertz. The touchdown is good, and the Commanders will score. That is the 1st touchdown of the game for either side, and this will likely give the Washington Commanders the lead as the extra point attempt will be knocked back here as well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh for the Dallas Cowboys. It looks like putting in Marcus Mariota has fired them back up. Okay, guys. That is perfect. That is so good. Thank you for bringing that to me. All right, guys, here we go. So now here comes the extra point attempt. The kick is up. The kick is going to be good. And we saw that about 30 seconds ago because Fox is 30 seconds behind CBS right now. This broadcast that I'm getting from Fox is 30 seconds behind, and it's so... Oh, but you know what? That's okay. We are a second half team, says Holly Russ. How many of you guys are Commanders fans? How many of you guys are Commanders fans? If you are a Commanders fan, let's see your helmets in that chat. Of course, the Washington Commanders, guys. Of course, the Washington Commanders, that is one of their things. It's military, and I guess that Hogs offensive line of the 80s. So that's why their mascot is named Major Tutty and is a giant 8-foot pig. So, I'm not even kidding. That's legitimately the Washington Commanders mascot. Anyways, only because Dak did us wrong this year, says Aiden. I don't know, man. I asked you guys earlier who you guys thought would be the best thing that the Dallas Cowboys could do during the draft, and I stepped away from the chat and didn't have a chance. All right, guys. So this is what we like to do during commercial breaks. We either read the chats or we read the stats. This time I'm going to read the chat box and see what is up with you guys. What is the number one thing that the Dallas Cowboys need? And I know I asked this earlier, but what is the number one thing that the Dallas Cowboys need going into this draft? I want you guys to fill in the chat box with those answers. Let's see. Sending good vibes to all NFL teams, says Fred Soto. Looks like you guys are still roasting Dak Prescott out there. John saying they need tank boys. Everything but a kicker, says Jason. A new coach, says Mr. Bettis. Yeah, new management. I agree with all of that. Brian saying a running back. Ooh, you think we need a tight end? I like Jake Ferguson. I think we got a pretty solid tight end, personally. I know we need a running back. Is that the number one thing, though? Because defensively, guys, it does not look good for our team. Defensively, this is not good numbers. I think we need a new head coach, or we definitely need a new head coach. I don't like Mike Zimmer as our defensive coordinator, personally. I don't love this lineup that we have defensively. Although I'm familiar with all the names, I think it might be time to freshen things up a little bit. New ownership, says John. Yeah, I agree. Jerry is ancient. A new janitor, says Gray59. Okay. Let's see. Running back or offensive lineman? Yeah, we did lose a good offensive lineman this season, and we lost him to the Jets, funny enough. You comfortable in that chair? Is that chair uncomfy for you? You guys good? You guys are fine? Okay, guys. Washington Commanders lined up to kick this one back to the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas needs to get a new mascot. Yeah, the Curse of Rowdy, huh? For those of you guys who do not know what the Curse of Rowdy is, the Dallas Cowboys introduced Rowdy the mascot in 1996, and the Dallas Cowboys have not gone back to a Super Bowl since they introduced that mascot. So they believe, us Dallas Cowboys fans believe, that it is Rowdy's fault that we have not been back to a Super Bowl since. All right, Trey Lance is in right now, guys. He's completed 14 of 27 for 167 yards. Those stats and numbers are over here on the right-hand side for you. That's funny. You guys are funny. That's great. Here we go. 1st and 10 coming up. 1st and 10 coming up from the shotgun formation at the 30-yard line. Trey Lance takes the snap. Trey Lance will wind up and fire. Catch is made there by Luke Schoonmaker, who stays in bounds. Did he step out? And this time, I think that's a huge gain, depending on whether or not they say he stepped out. Did a whistle blow? Let's watch the replay right here one more time. Luke Schoonmaker around. Yeah, that toe does touch. Either way, this will still be good for a 1st down. 1st down there for our Dallas Cowboys as we get up to the 40-yard line. Here we go. 1st and 10 for Dallas. At the 40, Luke Schoonmaker picks it up. All right, guys. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here. And we're going to go straight into the next game, guys. Shotgun formation, motion on the field. This time it's Kevontae Turpin. And Trey Lance going to go ahead and keep that football himself. There is a flag coming in by the line judge. So the line judge throwing the flag on this one. Let's see if this will end up bringing up a penalty against the Dallas Cowboys. It is. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm aware. Oh, no, I'm 100% aware. Yeah, you guys flipping off my Dallas Cowboys? Come on. You guys flipping off my Dallas Cowboys? I got a Packers fan over here, and then I don't even know what you are. You're a Cowboys fan? You're just not a Dak fan? How does that make you a Cowboys fan? What? Okay, guys, a 10-yard penalty there. Repeat 1st down. Incomplete pass on the left-hand side. Brings up a 2nd down and 18. Who is the quarterback for the Commanders? Javier? We have had 2 quarterbacks today for the Washington Commanders. Thank you for checking in there as well. Okay, so we have 2 quarterbacks right now. At this point, it is Marcus Mariota who's filling in. How you doing? Good. I like you in that jumpsuit. That looks good. Here we go, guys. We got a 2nd down and 18 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys have the football at their own 40-yard line. Here it comes, a 2nd down and 18. There is the snap. It's actually backed up to their own 32. A wind up and a throw and a catch made by Jake Ferguson. And that is good for a 1st down there as he gets across midfield. 1st down, Dallas Cowboys. That's what I'm talking about. We don't need another tight end. Dalton Schultz was good. Jake Ferguson is good. Of course, neither of them are Jason Witten, but you know. Of course, neither of them are Jason Witten, but you know, dude, this is an absolute mess. If you're taking a picture of all of this stuff, this looks terrible right now. All right, guys, here we go. We got ourselves a 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys after that pickup. Here's the snap and a handoff. This time, a gain on the left-hand side as Deuce Vaughn picks up 9 yards. Guys, Deuce Vaughn is literally the shortest player on the Dallas Cowboys and one of the shortest players in all of NFL history. He comes in measuring just 5'6". Deuce Vaughn is 5'6". Come here, Bruce. Come on, buddy. Oh, Daisy wants to say hi. Bruce, come here. You're going the wrong way. Okay, whatever. Here we go. 1st and 10 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys at the 40-yard line. Single back formation. Waiting for the snap. There is the snap and a handoff this time. Again, Deuce Vaughn goes forward, and Deuce Vaughn will pick up 8 yards. That's good for a 1st down for Dallas. Another 1st down. 1st down for the Dallas Cowboys. Thank you, Guppy. I do appreciate that. Let me make sure that I keep the focus here, breaking focus. I actually really enjoy the energy that I'm feeling, that I'm getting off of all of the souls in the room right now. And of course, you guys in the chat. Here we go. 1st and 10 coming up for Dallas. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here. Shotgun formation motion on the field. Here is the snap and a handoff. This time, it will be Deuce Vaughn again. Deuce Vaughn will pick up 4 yards. This brings up a 2nd down and 6. Football now to the 28-yard line. All right, guys, 2 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter. We're about to get to 4th quarter action. Whew. The curse of the Bambino, says Jordan Adams. What's going on, Donald? Good to have you in here. He says Mario, comma, but doesn't finish the thought. Let me know what's going on, Donald. 2nd down and 6, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd down and 6 from the 28-yard line. With 90 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter, Trey Lance takes the snap. Pressure coming in quickly. Oh, you shouldn't have even caught that. You should have just, oh my gosh, Jake Ferguson just got smashed on that hit. Jeremy Chin delivering a hit there to bring him down. Good job right there by the Washington Commanders defense. That'll go down as a loss for the Dallas Cowboys, a loss of quite a few. Trey Lance winds up and throws. Catch is bobbled and then made by Jake Ferguson in the backfield. The pass was bobbled and eventually caught, but it would have been better off to just let that football go to the ground. It would have been an incomplete pass. Anyways, that brings up a 3rd down. 3rd down and 13 for the Cowboys. Trey Lance on a screen play throws that to the left-hand side. Tiptoeing on the sideline, Kevontae Turpin stays in bounds, and you see him just pointing in that direction. That means Dallas Cowboys. First down for our Dallas Cowboys. 43 seconds remaining. 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. A big gain there for Kevontae Turpin on the left-hand side. Brings up a 1st down, a gain of 13 yards when they needed it as he falls out of bounds right there. I'm on your side, Mario. Thanks, Jordan. Appreciate that. So 1st down, Dallas Cowboys with the football. 20 seconds left to go here in the 3rd. Here's the snap. Trey Lance will hand that off. Rico Dowdle will take this football inside the red zone. And that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And we'll go to a commercial break. All right, guys, so just a few seconds left to go here. That's going to be wrapped up. Let's effing go, says Jordan. What's up, Jordan? What's in the cup? This one is hot tea. This one is now cold coffee. This one is water. And that's all we got, man. I do not want to lose my voice today. I have not been drinking on any of my live streams for the past, month because my voice has been going out. Now, I had a beer, I think, a couple weeks ago. But guys, I'm not that channel, man. Chat Sports wants to do that. They want to get hammered on camera. That's fine. I love this craft too much to disrespect it like that. I really enjoy what I do. I want to make sure that you guys are getting every snap, every play, and every down. And I want you guys to be a part of Football Nation. I hope you guys are enjoying this broadcast. And if you are, do not forget to hit that like button. We are in between the 3rd quarter and the 4th quarter. When we get back to the action, guys, it will be a 2nd down and 5 for the Dallas Cowboys inside the red zone at the Washington Commanders 17-yard line. Okay. Let's take a quick look here. Let's take a look at the actual numbers across this game. We'll start with the Washington Commanders. So Washington Commanders today, guys, 2 quarterbacks. We've actually had 3 players throw the football. We've had Jaden Daniels throw the football 12 times. We've had Marcus Mariota throw the football 5 times. And De'Ami Brown has actually thrown a pass himself as well. So far in this game, Jaden Daniels has already been pulled from this game. And in the first half of this one, Jaden Daniels, 38 yards. That was it, just 3 fantasy points. He does have a couple scrambles for 27 yards. They don't want to risk their new rookie quarterback getting hurt, so Washington has pulled Jaden Daniels from the equation. Marcus Mariota has been filling in now. Marcus Mariota is actually 100% throwing the football. Marcus Mariota has completed 5 of 5 for 60 yards and 1 passing touchdown today already. So in the 5 plays that he has more passing yards and more passing touchdowns than Jaden Daniels. Don't sleep on Marcus Mariota, guys. That's a good backup quarterback to have. Top running backs, guys. Believe it or not, it's not. Brian Robinson is the last place out of all of them. He was the starting quarterback. This is literally all the scramblers and all the ball carriers across the line of scrimmage right here for the Washington Commanders in order. Jaden Daniels with 27 yards, Marcus Mariota with 10, De'Ami Brown with 8, Austin Eckler with 5, and Brian Robinson, 4 carries for just 4 yards today. That is absolute ass. That's really bad. Okay, how about the top pass catchers here? Olamide Zaccheaus, number 1 with 30 receiving yards. Zach Ertz, number 2 with 21. Here's a 2nd down and 5 from the red zone, and a snap and a handoff. Oh my goodness, that is inside the 5-yard line as Deuce Vaughn picks up some good yardage there. This brings up a 1st down for the Dallas Cowboys. We are inside the red zone. 1st down, here we go. Dak would never lead boys far in playoffs, says Alec M. Oh man. Okay. Here we go, guys. We got a 1st and goal coming up. 14 minutes and 36 seconds. Looks like Frankie Louvu for the Washington Commanders, that middle linebacker, is down on the ground right now. That is not good for Washington. They are going to need him. We are inside the red zone. Let's see if they cut back to a commercial break. Yes, they do. So this is who just went down right now, guys. Middle linebacker is Bobby Wagner. Frankie Louvu is the weak side linebacker. So weak side linebacker for the Washington Commanders is down on the field right now. Whether it's an actual injury that's going to require medical attention, I don't know. Or if maybe it's just a sprain or something small that he's a little shook. Maybe he got the wind knocked out of him. I don't know. We'll find out when we get back. That does take us back to an injury timeout. And the officials, when they call that, they do this. This is the motion. So injury timeout being taken here for the Washington Commanders. Commanders defense cannot lose any more players right now. They are looking healthy coming into this one, but even at full health capacity, their defense is not the best defense in the NFL. They've got some areas that are solid here, but they've got some other areas that are not so great. Here's one thing that's surprising. For those of you who did not know how good of a running team the Washington Commanders are, let me just show you guys. They are really good. Obviously, the Dallas Cowboys over here on the right-hand side of your screen, that's one thing. But take a look at the Washington Commanders. And Austin Eckler is back in this lineup. That being said, on the ground, guys, on the ground today, the Washington Commanders have just put up 54 yards. But on average, they put up 156. That is 3rd most in the NFL. They are 4th in the league when it comes to rushing attempts per game. 5th in the league when it comes to yards per attempt. Rushing touchdowns per game, 4th in the NFL there as well. And they pick up 41.7% of all of their yards on the ground. That is top 3 in the NFL, behind just 2 teams, guys. Can you guess who they are? The Philadelphia Eagles and the other birds, the Blackbirds, the Ravens. Thank you. I don't know why I was thinking that. I just totally blanked right there. Top 5 in all of these categories on the ground. This running game is not something that you need to take lightly. But the Dallas Cowboys defense has done something that they do not normally do, and they found a way to stop the run. Now take a look at how many rushing yards the Dallas Cowboys normally give up per game. Rushing yards per game allowed, team defense, Dallas Cowboys ranks 29th, and they give up 138 yards per game. But it's looking really good for the defense here. Here's the snap and a handoff, guys. This time, this is going to go to the running back. Deuce Vaughn will pick up a yard right there, down at the 4-yard line. This brings up a 2nd down and 4. So, 2nd down coming up here. A 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Can the Dallas Cowboys cash in, guys? Can the Dallas Cowboys cash in here? 2nd down and goal coming up for our boys in blue. 14 minutes left to go in this football game. Here's the snap, a little play action. Trey Lance will fire to the end zone, intended for Ferguson. The pass is incomplete. This will bring up a 3rd down and goal. So 3rd down, Jake Ferguson wanted it. Just a little bit overthrown right there. Let's watch this replay. One-handed grab. He does not have control. Only has 1 foot in bounds. Oh, hey-o. He hangs on to that. I think that might be a touchdown. Jake Ferguson did get both feet in. Let's see this one more time. This is going to be reviewed. There might be a coach's challenge here. Jake Ferguson Has it there. 1 foot, 2 foot. Ooh, this one's going to be reviewed big time. Okay. Does the top of his shoe touch the white line, though? Because the top of the shoe would still count as out, too. Yeah, but when he goes down, the top of his foot might touch that sideline. There's Jake Ferguson pointing up. What do you guys think? There is a coach's challenge here. Dallas Cowboys dropping the challenge flag. Mike McCarthy saying, let's do this, baby. So, but does he have, yes, that's true. But does he have possession, full control of the football? So that's the argument that's happening right now. Does he have full control of the football when he gets that second foot down? Because if it's just one hand on there, William over here saying he doesn't have control of the ball. Panda saying not enough possession on the ball, in my opinion. Okay. He bobbled the ball just a little bit, says William. I agree. All right, guys. Guys, keep it light. Let's keep it light out in the chat. Let's keep it light out in the chat. I see you guys poking at each other out there. Let's not stir the pot. Again, all about good energy. We are in the middle of a commercial break. This looks like the Dallas Cowboys are going to lose the challenge here, guys. I'm getting the notice over here that it's going to end up bringing up a next down, 3rd down and 4 going to come up. No touchdown, says Michael Tolley. That's what I'm seeing on my side. It's not the cursing. You guys can curse if you want in the chats, or I guess whatever words I have allowed for that. I just don't want anybody poking at each other and pushing people away from this channel just based off of, you know, egos and stuff like that, you know? I want everyone to feel like this is a safe place. I want everyone to feel like we are all about football here, because that's what this channel is about. It's not about talking trash to one another. Of course, jostling one another out there, talking trash about football teams is fine. Don't take it personal, guys. Try not to take it personal and try not to dish it out personal. We're not going for that on this channel. We're going for good vibes and good energy. So, we should all barbecue, says Will. That is true. We should. We are in the middle of this commercial break. We're coming back. Have a game snack in the oven. Set a timer for 15 minutes. Ooh, that would be solid. Game snack sounds great, but I got no snacks for myself. Chips and queso would be awesome. What did y'all have? Did y'all eat? You brought a taco? That's okay. Gross. Okay. Okay, that's fine. All right, guys, this will not be overturned. That is going to be a challenge wasted for the Dallas Cowboys. We are still inside the red zone. This is a 3rd down and goal, and now it looks like Dan Quinn wants to call the timeout on his side. So 30-second break right there. Washington Commanders call the timeout. This is going to pause the clock once again. I have a smoker. I can for a 300-pound pig. Let's see. Interesting. Just reading some comments out there. All right, guys. Will the Dallas Cowboys score 6 points here? What do y'all think? Yes or no? Those of you watching this live stream right now, we got 13:59 remaining in this football game. A 3rd down and goal in a shotgun formation. Dallas with the football and the shotgun. There is the snap. Trey Lance looks left. Trey Lance will wind up and throw. This time, it doesn't look like he had both feet in bounds anyways. The field judge says yes, he does. They're signaling a touchdown there. They're signaling touchdown Dallas Cowboys. There's a flag on the play. Let's find out what this is. 6 like a double field goal? No, 6 like a touchdown. Touchdowns are worth 6 points, not 7. Yeah, I don't think he was in bounds there either. It was hard to see. Either way, there was a flag on the play. Brandon Cooks got 1 foot in. He touched the pylon. That should have been good for a touchdown. The second foot touching the pylon would mean that that is in bounds. And he can't challenge that one either. That's the one you should have saved it for. He had 1 foot down. Are you guys getting Trey Lance and Dak Prescott mixed up? Okay. Here we go, guys. We got a 22-yard field goal attempt from the left hash right here. There's the snap. There's the hold. There's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good. Jaden Daniels is not hurt, Jeremy. Jaden Daniels has been pulled from this game on purpose by design by the coach. 2 missed shots at the end zone right there. Dallas Cowboys will end up scoring just 3 points, guys. We did score. That is points on the board. Anyways, that is points on the board. And here we go. 1,400 people in here watching right now. We got just 300 likes. Guys, if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan and I've had your attention for 5 or 10 minutes, do not forget to hit that like button, man. We're trying to get to at least 500 likes on every one of our live streams. Try to get to 1,000 if we really can. This was a much smaller live stream than we've normally had. Normally on these live streams, we've been averaging a little over 2,000 viewers at any given point. But this is the first game of the day. And this isn't technically America's game of the week. And, of course, the Dallas Cowboys have nothing to play for. The Washington Commanders have very little to play for. So I'm not surprised based off of that. I do think that tonight's game is going to be pretty wild, y'all. Yeah, the Lions and the Vikings game. What's up? For snacks? Oh, my God, sushi. Yeah, I haven't had sushi in forever, and I know you feel bad because you're pregnant and can't have sushi. Ah, my wallet's empty. Did I only have a $20 bill in there? That's funny. Okay. I open it up and moths and I opened up my wallet to talk about. That's so awkward. Oops. Love ya. All right, guys. Here we go. So the score is 12-10 after the field goal there for the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys have a 2-point lead. Just a 2-point lead. HEB San Antonio style sushi is fire, says William. You already know. That's true. Let's go. What's up, Will? Man, could you go for Ace Sushi? I could. I do like sushi, man, no matter what. I'm a big sushi fan. All right, guys. In the middle of a commercial break, when we get back, the Dallas Cowboys, after having scored their field goal, the Cowboys will kick the football back to the Washington Commanders. The next game is scheduled to start at 3:25 p.m., so I will be live at 3 o'clock, just about 3 o'clock. Depending on how this game goes, I may or may not get a small break to inhale that sushi. But let's see how this one goes. Hopefully we don't end up with overtime in this one. It is a field goal difference between the Commanders getting the win and the Cowboys getting the win here. They're showing the scores across the NFL. The Buccaneers still trail by 6. The Panthers and the Falcons are all tied up at 24. And the Green Bay Packers still trail by 1. Maybe we'll get some serious upsets today. There's the kick back. Washington Commanders going to start this drive at the 30-yard line after the touchback. This brings up a 1st and 10 for Washington. Marcus Mariota going to come out and take the field right now. Heyo. You mean Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto? What happened to Jaden Daniels? Asked Davian. All right, guys, Jaden Daniels was pulled from the game. It was literally just the fact that they don't want to get him hurt. And by the way, just look at these numbers over here. Marcus Mariota has already played a better game than Jaden Daniels did at the start anyways. Here's the snap. Mariota in the pocket from the 30 will wind up and throw. A big catch made there. Olamide Zaccheaus good for 22 yards and a 1st down there for Washington. Washington Commanders pick up some good yardage right there. They're saying that Cooper Rush is in concussion protocol. Trey Lance got the start today. Don't worry, guys. Jaden Daniels is not hurt. If you had him fired up for fantasy football purposes, sorry about that. And it looks like we do have an injured player down on the field for Washington right now. Let's see. Zaccheaus came to play. He sure did, man. Marcus Mariota. Oh, that left tackle had his ankle rolled up on. He can barely hold the weight on it. Uh-oh. So Coleman injured on the play, guys. Looks like we might go to another injury timeout. Brandon Coleman got injured out there, guys, on the field. Dallas Cowboys player fell on his right ankle. Dallas Cowboys player fell on his right ankle, and Brandon Coleman is now down right now. So Brandon Coleman is now down right now. Of course, drafted out of TCU, guys. Went to college at TCU, draft info. He was drafted just this year, the rookie, guys. He was drafted just this year in the 3rd round of this draft. Pick number 67 overall by the Washington Commanders, and he is down on the ground right now. Good talent there. Down on the ground. They are back to a commercial break. We're not missing any of the action, so hang tight. What's going on? Wade Tuckness saying very rare. What's going on with you guys? All right, guys, let's go ahead and end this poll. Let's ask a new one, a fresh one for y'all. And, of course, the most iconic one, but not just yet. Not just yet. Let's see. Can Cowboys hold Washington to 3 or less? Lots of time left to go in this one, guys. Can Cowboys hold Washington in 3 points or less? Yes or no? You guys let me know out there. Other games are looking like a blowout. This game is the very close game right now. Not all the games are looking like blowouts, though. Let's talk about the scores across the NFL. I'm going to bring this up on the right-hand side for y'all. You see this over here on the right-hand side, guys? Buffalo is trailing by 1. The score is 16-17. Buffalo 16, New England Patriots 17. That is the score there. And the New England Patriots have the football. Carolina Panthers 31, Atlanta Falcons 24. Chicago Bears 20, Green Bay 13. Ooh, looks like the extra point attempt there is good. And the Chicago Bears score another touchdown. New Orleans Saints, guys. New Orleans is up 19-13 over Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay needs this win to stay in the playoffs. The Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. You can see this one right over here as well. Looks like the Indianapolis Colts are up. And the Houston Texans have a very good lead over the Tennessee Titans, 23-6. Philadelphia Eagles, 17-10 over the New York Giants. Washington Commanders trail by 2 to the Dallas Cowboys. After this, guys, we are going to have that game that you see over here with the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos coming up next. Here we go. Here's the snap and a little play action for Marcus Mariota, who decides to scramble, winds up, and throws on the move. This time, this will not be caught. Wow, Bates getting absolutely smashed on that play. Good stop there by the Dallas Cowboys defense. Malik Hooker delivering a big shot there. This brings up a second down. Second down and 10 coming up for Washington. Good throw from Marcus Mariota, though. He definitely delivered that pass exactly where it needed to be. This brings up a second down, guys. Second down and 10. Let's see what Washington fires up here. Let's see what Washington can do on this one. So the Dallas Cowboys have the 2-point lead. The Washington Commanders on the 48-yard line of the Dallas Cowboys. Marcus Mariota, the quarterback who is in right now, will drop back on 2nd and 10. He will scramble, goes forward, gets tackled, and goes down at about the 41. Call that a gain of 7. 3rd down and 3 coming up for Washington. 3rd down and 3 coming up here for Washington. Can we get the stop? How about this, Dallas? Gotta hold them to 3 points or less. Let's see what happens. Can the Dallas Cowboys hold them to 3 points or less? I think they can. This does get us to the 41-yard line. This is the edge of field goal range here for the Washington Commanders. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Waiting for the snap right here is Marcus Mariota. He takes it. The 4-man rush comes in. He winds up and throws. Catch is made there. Terry McLaurin is good for a catch. That is a first down, a gain of 8. First down for the Commanders. First down for the Commanders. They're showing that they're showing touchdowns around the NFL. Here's the snap. There is the handoff. This time, it'll be a gain of about 7 yards right there, maybe 6 on this fresh new set of downs. Guys, Rhonda's asking about the Green Bay score. We just covered that one. Green Bay trails 21-13. Here's the snap. In the pocket, winds up and throws. The catch is made on the left-hand side. This is going to be a grab right there. Good for a first down on 2nd down. Good for a first down there. This will bring up the football inside the red zone at about the 15-yard line here. And the Washington Commanders are now inside the red zone. Here we go. There's the snap and a handoff. Fakes the handoff. Winds up and throws. Catch made by Zach Ertz. Another first down for the Washington Commanders. And it's now a 1st and goal. And Washington is in the hurry-up offense here. 1st and goal from the 5. Hurry-up offense. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. 1st and goal coming up. Here's the snap. Mariota gonna take this one in himself. That will be a touchdown here for the Washington Commanders. Touchdown, Washington! As Marcus Mariota dives into the end zone. All right, guys, here comes the extra point attempt. Marcus Mariota finds his way in. The score is now 16-12. All right, that's cool. That's cool. That's fine. Water, cough drop, tea. Okay. And it looks like they are lined up to go for a 2-point conversion here, guys. They want to make this a 6-point game. I don't know why this really matters. You might as well just take the extra point. Points matter. Anyways, they're going for it here at 2-point conversion for the Washington Commanders. Motion on the field. Here's the snap. Mariota looking left. Mariota throwing left. The pass is incomplete. And this will bring up the next possession. So we're about to get kickoff here. Alex saying Flacco having a good time. Well, I'm cooked, says Dion. Coffee, tobacco, herb. No tobacco, no herb. Not for me, not right now. Can't do that. We got coffee, water, tea, cough drop, trying to keep all of this good to go. Mariota is so good, says Lewis Martins. Did you guys ever watch Quarterback on Netflix? Any of you guys ever watched that series? Marcus Mariota is in it. It's a pretty cool series. I did like Quarterback. All right, guys, 11 minutes left to go here in the 4th quarter of this game. Washington Commanders lined up to send this back to our Dallas Cowboys. Who will win this game? Will it be Washington or will it be Dallas? What do you guys think out there? What do you guys think out there? Who will win this game? We got 1,400 people watching this live stream. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Be sure to stick around, set your timers. Give me 5 minutes of your time. Dallas Cowboys are about to get the football here. Cowboys going to take the knee, start this drive on the 30-yard line. It is a 4-point game. The Dallas Cowboys have the football. 11-18 left to go. 11-18 left to go. Dallas Cowboys with the football. They're going to start this drive here at the 30. The Jags are tied with the Colts, says Micah. Country, I'm with you 100%. The Jets are a dumpster fire, but so are the Dolphins kind of right now. If the Dolphins win, they will get into the playoffs. If the Dolphins lose, actually, that's not true. What it really comes down to is whether or not the Denver Broncos win or lose. We'll talk about that in a second, guys. Here we go. Single back formation. Rico Dowdle is the single back here. Waiting for the snap. There it is. A little play action there. Looking right, throwing right. Incomplete pass as he winds up and throws to the right-hand side. That pass was intended for Jake Ferguson. This will be a dropped pass. 2nd down and 10 coming up for Dallas. Okay. 2nd down. You tell him, Brandy. Here we go, guys. 2nd down and 10 coming up. 11-14. We've got ourselves a single back formation from the 30-yard line. Dallas with the football at their own 30 will hand that off to Rico Dowdle. Rico Dowdle will do half the work there as he picks up 5 yards. 3rd down and 5 coming up. Football to the 35. Football to the 35. 11 minutes left to go here in this football game. Will the Dallas Cowboys be able to pick one up, man? Come on, we really need this one. Looks like the Cowboys are about to get a lucky break. 3rd down and 5 coming up, guys. 10 minutes and 45 seconds remaining here. We've got 3 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Trey Lance takes the snap, drops back. Lance in trouble, will wind up and throw this one. A deep shot downfield. The pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play, and this is going to be a holding against the Washington Commanders on defense. That'll be a 5-yard penalty and an automatic 1st down. First down for our Dallas Cowboys, guys. Cowboys pick up the first down on the penalty. Thank you, the Zebras, for calling that one. Okay. We got motion on the field. Oh, where's the face mask there? He had his hand in his face mask. That should have been more than a 5-yard penalty. That should have been a 15-yard penalty. What are you talking about? Another missed face mask there by the officials. 1st and 10 coming up, guys. Here we go. Here we go. We've got ourselves a single back formation. Here is the snap. A fake handoff there. A little play action on the RPO. Trey Lance with all day. He will have to wind up and fire, though. He does connect with Jalen Tolbert. And Jalen Tolbert down inside the 30-yard line. A big first down there. Call that a gain of 32 from the 40 down to the 28-yard line of the Washington Commanders. Great job by Trey Lance. That pocket protection was fantastic. It was just a 3-man rush, so Trey Lance had all day there. A 3-man rush, and Trey Lance delivers a beautiful throw. This puts us to the 28-yard line here across midfield in Washington Commanders territory. Dallas Cowboys with the football. Trey Lance takes the snap. Play action again. This time he winds up and throws. The catch is made once more. Looks like, is that Flournoy? It is Flournoy. Ryan Flournoy with the grab, and that is up to the 18-yard line. Another first down for the Dallas Cowboys. We are now inside the red zone. Oh, so there is something to this Trey Lance stuff that y'all were talking about. There is a little something to this Trey Lance stuff that you Cowboys fans have been raving on about. Trey Lance today, guys, has completed 20 of 34 for 244 yards. Has yet to get a passing touchdown here. Looks like flags are going to come in. This is going to be a false start on Jake Ferguson, guys. 5-yard penalty backs up the Dallas Cowboys. This brings up a 1st and 15. Oh, no. Red zone. We are in the red zone, ladies and gentlemen. We are inside the red zone, and now we get pushed outside the red zone. I'm not going to change the music here. It's a 1st down and 15. First and 15 coming up. All right, guys, 9 minutes left to go. Clock has stopped. Don't know why. 9:07. There's the snap. There's the handoff. This time, it'll be just a short gain there. This brings up a 2nd down and 13. A 2-yard gain there for Rico Dowdle. 1st and 15. Man, I'm feeling the voice slip. There's too much time left today for my voice to be going out. My voice is going out, guys. I don't know how I'm going to do this. It's going to be crazy. We're going to have to try to get it done. Here we go from the 21-yard line, 2nd down and 13. Here's the snap. Trey Lance looks right, throws right, a deep shot downfield. Looks like there will be flags on this play, guys. This is going to be a DPI against Washington inside the end zone. This will bring up a 1st and goal for our Dallas Cowboys. 1st down for Dallas. Pass interference on the defense, guys. That is going to be at the 1-yard line. You're so proud to get bounced every first round. So are we. Let's go Dallas all the time. 1st and goal coming up for our Dallas Cowboys. Let's see if they can get this one here. 1st and goal, Dallas Cowboys trying to get the lead here. Jonathan Mingo in step right there. He was the intended receiver. Let's get to the next play. We got a 1st and goal coming up from the 1. 1st and goal. Here we go. Here's the snap, a little handoff there. No gain. They're not going to give it to him. They're going to mark this one short for the Dallas Cowboys. Hunter Lupke gets the football on a 1st and goal from the 1-yard line, and it is not punched in. That is a handoff to the single back in that formation. This brings up a 2nd down and inches right now. Asking the chat for help, says Gus. Okay, all right. Again, if you guys want to talk trash about each other's teams, that's fine. Y'all can talk trash about each other's teams. Let's not make it personal. 2nd and goal. All right, guys, 2nd down and goal coming up. We've got ourselves Three backs lined up here. A little power play this time. Another handoff will lose a yard for the Dallas Cowboys. We go backwards again. This is a 3rd down and 2. A big stop there by Bobby Wagner of the Washington Commanders. Dallas Cowboys got a 3rd down and 2. 3rd down and 2. Let's see what happens here. Can we punch this one in? Dragon rolls rock, says John Williams. They sure do. Anything with eel sauce or spicy mayo, I'm all about that. All right, guys, here we go. 3rd down and goal, shotgun formation. Rico Dowdle, the running back to the right. Here's a snap and a handoff. Rico Dowdle will punch it in, and that is a touchdown for our Dallas Cowboys. Touchdown, Dallas! Dallas Cowboys pick up the touchdown there, and that gives us the lead. Dallas Cowboys pick up the lead right there. Oh, man, I know this game doesn't mean jack for the Dallas Cowboys, but it is a statement piece that we are not giving up yet, man. Good job by Trey Lance to pick this one up. Terry McLaurin ain't do nothing much today, huh? No, I guess not. All right, guys, extra point attempt going to come up here. Okay. Okay. Trying to drink as much water as I can. I'm going to need more of this hot tea. I'm going to need this hot tea in a cup that's got a lid on it. Kimbro, are you back? Different Kimbro. Which Kimbro? We got multiple Kimbros out here. False start on the Dallas Cowboys on that extra point attempt, guys. That'll back up the Dallas Cowboys. Either way, the next play will be a snap, a hold, a kick, and the kick will be good. The score is 19-16. Score is 18-16, but because Fox is 30 seconds behind CBS, here we go. All right, guys. Here's the snap. There's the hold. There's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good, and the score is now 19-16. Guys, give me just a quick moment. I'm going to step away. I'm going to drop this video for y'all one more time. Give me about 60 seconds. I'm going to see if I can't do something to rest my voice. We got 2 more games coming up. I will be right back. Hang tight.
The Arizona Cardinals are the oldest team in the NFL. They were established in 1898 and joined the NFL in its founding year of 1920. 93. The first ever legal forward pass happened in 1906 and resulted in a 20-yard touchdown. 92. The first NFL draft was held at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel in Philadelphia in February of 1936. 91. In October of 1939, the Philadelphia Eagles faced the Brooklyn Dodgers in the first ever televised NFL game. The game took place in front of a crowd of 13,000 fans and was covered by NBC. 90. The largest blowout in NFL history took place in 1940 when the Chicago Bears beat the Washington Redskins 73-0. 89. There are only 2 official marching bands still remaining in the NFL: the Baltimore's Marching Ravens and the Washington Commanders Marching Band. 88. The NFL didn't require players to wear helmets until 1943. Before then, it was all just cracked skulls and concussions. 87. The first NFL scouting combine was originally called the National Invitational Camp and was held in Tampa, Florida in 1982. 86. The coldest game ever played in league history is...
Okay, guys, I'm back. Not saying anything for about 30 seconds. Felt pretty good. Washington Commanders get the football back here, guys. We've got ourselves a 1st and 10 here from the 30-yard line. Here's the snap, little play action. Marcus Mariota will just fall backwards as he slips. This will bring up a 2nd down, a loss of 10 yards there. 2nd down and 20 coming up. All right, let's go ahead and slide this out. And I am going to put my butt back in the chair. Here we go. All right, guys, let's finish this game. Let's finish this game. We got 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. A 2nd down and 20 coming up from the 20-yard line. Washington Commanders with the football. So the Washington Commanders have the football. We got trips to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Waiting for the snap right now. There it is, looking left. Mariota connects there. This time, Scary Terry on the grab. Terry McLaurin will pick up about 8 yards on that play. This brings up a 3rd down and 11 after a gain of 9. Double sticks here, guys. Double sticks. 3rd down and 11 coming up. Okay. 3rd down and 11 coming up for the Washington Commanders. 6 minutes left to go in this football game. There's the snap, dropping back. Mariota will scramble. Mariota will be dropped back there, and that will be a huge tackle for a loss. That'll be a loss of 15 right there. A split sack by Chauncey Golston and Osa Odigizua, and this will be a 15-yard loss right there for the Washington Commanders. 4th down coming up now. Football to the Washington 14. This is going to be a long day. Don't know if I'm going to have it in me, guys. Penalty is declined. 4th down coming up right now. Here we go. So, 4th down and 26. The Washington Commanders go backwards multiple times. The Dallas Cowboys want to get this win at home. Looks like they are going to kick the field goal or kick the punt. Washington Commanders will likely need to punt. You can do it, says Ryan. The old leather helmet days, says Alex. Here's the snap. Here's the punt. And this time, the Dallas Cowboys going to get the football back. Kevontae Turpin signaling a fair catch right there at the 44-yard line. And this will bring up a 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys at the 44. Brandon Aubrey might be able to make an 86-yard field goal. All right, guys, let's end that Q&A. They're showing some highlights here as Baker Mayfield scrambles, winds up and shoots to the end zone. Catch made down there. A big catch made for them. And the Atlanta Falcons tying that game up when they needed it the most. A big gain there as well. So the Atlanta Falcons stay alive. Buccaneers need to win. Atlanta Falcons need to win. No matter what, both teams, whoever loses this week will be out of the playoffs. It's that simple. If both teams lose, then the Buccaneers are okay. Here we go. 1st and 10 coming up, guys. 1st and 10. Looks like Dallas Cowboys have the football at the 44-yard line. Trey Lance with the football here. Here's the snap. A handoff to Rico Dowdle will go backwards. A loss of 1 on the play brings up a 2nd down and 11. 2nd down coming up here for the Dallas Cowboys. Bobby Wagner okay as he gets up. These players got to be exhausted. I myself understand that feeling. Okay. So 5 minutes left to go here. 5 minutes left to go here. In this football game, guys, we got ourselves a 2nd down and 11. Can the Dallas Cowboys score this one? Can the Dallas Cowboys score here? They have a 3-point lead. There's a toss to the left-hand side. This time, Rico Dowdle almost picking up the full yardage. He will go down a yard short. This brings up a 3rd down and 1. 3rd down and 1 coming up here. 3rd down and 1 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. Yesterday is over. Thank you, Lucindo. It is. Yesterday is over. Let's move on, guys. Thurman saying you should have started Cooper Rush. All right. So a 3rd down and 1 coming up. For the Dallas Cowboys, we got trips to the right. Trey Lance takes the snap, a little play action. He will hang on to the football and go nowhere there. Trey Lance gets no gain. That brings up a 4th down and 1. 4th and 1, go for it or nah. This is outside of Brandon Aubrey field goal range. I would hate to punt in this situation here with 4 minutes remaining. Go for it or nah, guys. What do we think? Remind me how your team is. Okay, you guys are still going at it. You guys are talking trash back and forth out there. That's fine. Here we go. 4th down and 1. .330 left to go in this football game. Looks like delay of game right there. McCarthy just standing absolutely still. Didn't go for it. Didn't line up to go for it. Dallas Cowboys going to take the delay of game. It's too risky to actually throw the football. It's too far to try to kick. They don't want to give up possession at the 40-yard line. So the Dallas Cowboys on 4th down and 1 will take the delay of game. A 5-yard penalty puts them at the 48. They will send this football back to Washington. I see you, William. He says, hey, I'm not talking trash. That's okay. All right, guys. 4th down and 6. 4th down and 6 coming up here for the Dallas Cowboys. They're going to have to send this one back to Washington. Let's see how good Brian Anger, where he pins this football here for Dallas. There's the kick. Brian Anger sends this one back. This is signaled a fair catch. This will be a 1st down coming up here, 1st and 10 at the Washington Commanders' own 9-yard line. Don't know how to fix this, guys. The Bills are losing, says Noah. Guys, this is a crazy week to be gambling on. We did a $300 giveaway for anybody who can get all 16 of these games right. It's a very small probability. The chain is straining my voice. No, it's not the chain, I promise. I'm going to be wearing the tie for the next live stream. We got about 3 minutes left to go in this one, guys. When we hit the 2-minute warning, we should get the next live stream started. Here we go, 1st and 10. It's a 3-point game. There's a snap and a handoff. Brian Robinson will pick up about 6 yards on that play. This brings up a 2nd down and 4 for the Washington Commanders. 2nd down. Marcus Mariota today, you can see his numbers over here. He's 10 of 11 for 120 yards. 1 touchdown today as well. 3 minutes left to go in this football game, guys. I know it's still early in the day, but can y'all see it in my face just yet? I might literally need Christina to hook me up with some makeup so I'm not looking like crap on this last stream. Here we go, guys. 2nd down and 4. 2nd down and 4, shotgun formation. Dropping back, Marcus Mariota on the move. Marcus Mariota will get flagged, will get dropped. Flags coming in. They're going to say face mask. Oh, man, Donovan Wilson going to be flagged there. This will probably be a face mask here against the Dallas Cowboys, and it'll be an automatic 1st down. Personal foul, grabbing the face mask on the defense, as I said. Automatic 1st down. Okay, guys. I'm going to literally have to tone it all the way down to 1. And I'm going to be one of those YouTubers that you guys hopefully still understand why I'm doing this. I really need to take care of my voice right now. And I have to change this to be I'm going to have to call the rest of this game and the next game in literal conversation mode. Not going to have a chance to get hyped or call these plays. My voice is slipping, and I cannot afford to not be able to cover the last game. I may need to even, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. Here's the snap. I'll wind up in a throw. This time, the pass is not going to be caught there. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10 brings up a 2nd down and 10. Let's effing ASMR, says Germ. We might have to, man. We might literally have to. This might end up having to go that way. Okay, I'm going to have to put everyone in timeout now if that's the case. I'm going to put everyone on a 24-hour timeout if I have to say it another time. Don't make me do it, guys. Gargle whiskey, says William Vela. I do have whiskey downstairs, but that's going to be worse for my voice. Alcohol. Use AI, says Bill. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Looking left, throwing left. The catch is made on the left-hand side. Looks like it'll be a gain of about, well, it looks like it'll be a gain of about 6 right there. 3rd down and 4 coming up. Turn the audio on, says Leola. See, there are some channels that do it. I'm honestly thinking that I might have to, CMC. Straight up, not even kidding, I think that I might have to skip that middle game. I have 3 games lined up for today. The most important game to cover for tonight is the final stream of today. 3rd down and 4 coming up. 36-yard line right here for the Washington Commanders. I might legitimately have to call. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but we're in the 2-minute warning, guys. I don't know. There's too many Kansas City Chiefs fans that I don't want to let down right now, although we do have the I don't know. I feel bad doing that, man. Last week I had to skip 2 games. It's like the car is breaking down. This is wild, man. I might have to skip that middle game. I really don't want to. I feel terrible skipping that. I hate putting out my schedule and then not being able to execute what my schedule is. Gonna have to call an audible, says Germ. Maybe, man. Maybe. I don't know. There's going to be plenty of coverage, Mario, says Isaiah. The Lions game is huge. That's what I'm saying. I cannot miss that one because my voice goes out because I don't give myself a break. So let's see what happens here. I'm going to leave it up. I'm going to put it up in the poll here, guys. Should Football Nation rest voice instead of covering Broncos? Should Football Nation rest voice instead of covering Broncos versus Chiefs? Because that's a big game too for the Denver Broncos. I don't necessarily want to, guys. I'm going to tell you guys. I'm going to tell you all that right now. I don't want to have to take a rest. But I saw a quote the other day that says if you don't schedule breaks for yourself, your body will take one for you, and they typically don't come at the most convenient times. I don't know, man. If we can get, I don't know, 150 votes, then I'll consider it. But in reality, man, this is going to be a big game for me to give up as well. It's a tough game, man. I like to be able to keep to my schedule, but I know how big that Lions and Vikings game is. And with my voice being the way that it is, man, I don't know. I don't want to break down. Maybe use a Sharpie on poster board. Take a break. No one cares about that game, says Darnell Williams. Ignore your teeth. They'll go away. Yeah, ignore your voice. They'll go away too, man. That's true. Get some throat spray. I just keep using it, says Lucinda. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Let's finish this game. We'll see how I feel. Here we go. We got a 3rd down and 4 coming up. 2 minutes left to go. Shotgun formation, waiting for the snap from the 36-yard line. Washington Commanders with the football. Washington Commanders with the football. We got trips to the right, waiting for the snap. There it is, dropping back, looking right, winds up and fires. This time the catch is made on 3rd down and 4. That is a grab for Terry McLaurin. That is a catch. That is good for a 1st down right there. 1st down for Washington, moves the chains with 1:48 left to go. Oh, man, here we go. There's a flag on the play, guys. It's going to be a false start. This 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. We'll back them up 5 yards. All right, guys, 1:41 left to go. 1st and 15. 1st and 15 coming up. First and 15 coming up, guys. 1 minute and 41 seconds left to go. Football at the Washington Commanders' own 37-yard line. Waiting for the snap. All right, guys, right now. Let's go ahead and pop this out. Here we go. All right, guys, 2nd down and 15. Let's go ahead and bring up the drive chart. 1st and 15 coming up, guys. We got a 1st down and 15 coming up for the Washington Commanders. Let me get up on my feet. I'm going to finish this last one here. Move this out of the way. Get this put over here. Here's the snap on 1st and 15. Scrambling to the left-hand side. Austin Eckler gets the carry. Austin Eckler goes out of bounds. This will be no gain right now. 2nd down and 15. So a 2nd down and 15 coming up here for our Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys for the Washington Commanders. Commanders with the football. Dallas Cowboys on defense. 1:15 left to go. The Washington Commanders have yet to cross midfield right now. They're at their own 37-yard line. They do still have 2 timeouts left. They do still have 2 timeouts left. Here we go. On 2nd down and 15, here's the snap. Winds up and throws. That catch is going to be made by Terry McLaurin at the 50-yard line. That is a big gain right there, a gain of 13. This will bring up a big 3rd down situation. Thank you so much, Mario. Turn on audio for the next game and rest your voice. We need you for the Lions game. Go Lions. Guys, I don't know if that's even, like, legal, by the way. I'm pretty sure I've seen other channels get shut down for doing that exact same thing. Here we go, guys, on the move right now, scrambling out to the left-hand side, and this time trying to go for it. Marcus Mariota will run backwards for like 10 yards and then run forwards on 3rd down and 2. It looks like he will pick it up. That is good enough for a first down right there. First down for Washington. Come on, Commanders. Rita saying defense. Sports Lounge does it. Sports Lounge, I don't know if they're actually monetized at that point based off of that. A buddy of Adam Kimbrough's was saying that a buddy of Adam Kimbrough was doing the same thing for one of the college games, guys, and his channel said that he couldn't stream for an entire week. I cannot afford on this channel for us to not, you know what I mean? For me not to be able to stream for an entire week now. Where's Christina? Let her and Savannah call the plays. Savannah says that she would do it, but I don't know that she'd be able to actually do it. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe she will be. That's what I'm saying, Robert. There's no need for that. There's no need for that. Maybe I'll learn some American Sign Language right now. Here we go. All right, guys. They're going to call that a 4th down and 1. Timeout going to be taken here by the Dallas Cowboys. 33 seconds remaining. They still got to kick the field goal. The Washington Commanders could send this one. Washington Commanders could send this one. It looks like the Green Bay Packers will take a 1-point lead at the end of that game, guys. The Green Bay Packers up 22-21. I believe that, John Williams. Command a win, Commanders. Sorry, Super Mario. No worries. Okay. Fourth down and 1 coming up right now, guys. So if you're risking the channel sending good vibes, so don't if you're risking the channel sending good vibes. Thank you. All right, guys, 4th down and 1. Yeah, I know, man. 4th down and 1. Here's the snap this time. A scramble to the left-hand side, and Marcus Mariota is off to the races. Marcus Mariota gets up to the 15-yard line. And that is a big first down, a very much needed first down. Timeout going to be called there. Final timeout of this game here on that side. So a big first down picked up right there. This game might even end up going into overtime, guys. This game might even end up going into overtime depending on what happens in the last 25 seconds of this game. He's going to throw a tutty, says Isaiah. Gino with the flags, the Mexican flags. What's up, Gino? Chiavachi. If this goes into overtime, you need to take a break, says Bill Adams. It's like a repeat of most other games. Yeah, seriously. Please no touchdown, says Coldest. I don't know. It's not that my throat hurts. It's not like throat coat is going to help that. Literally, my vocal cords are starting to... the vocal cords are just starting to give out. Here's the snap on 1st and 10. Winds up and throws. The catch is made this time. That is a catch made by Zach Ertz. Hurry up offense now. 15 seconds left to go. Will they spike the football here? Commanders getting to the line. Here's the snap. There's the spike. 6 seconds left to go in this football game. Thank you, Rhonda Davis. I appreciate you. Looks like 178 votes, and most of you guys are saying I should give the voice a break right now. It's just crazy to me. I hate doing that. I hate doing that. I don't want to do that. That kills. I feel like that's just so bad. What do I do? What do I do? Pizza for the next few games? Oh, yeah, says Fred Soto. All right, guys. 2nd down and goal. Washington with the football. Marcus Mariota from the 5-yard line. Final timeout of the game going to be taken right here. It was a crazy day on the chat side right now, too. I'm feeling like we get a lot more drama than we normally get on the chat side of things today. We got a second down and goal with 6 seconds remaining, guys. A second down and goal from the 5-yard line for the Washington Commanders. Can the Commanders get the touchdown here? Let's find out. So 6 seconds remaining in this football game. Second down and goal. Shotgun formation here. Waiting for the snap. Right now is Marcus Mariota from the 5-yard line. Mariota takes the snap. Mariota drops back, throws the football to the end zone. Catch is made. Touchdown there. Terry McLaurin. And the score will now be 22-19 as they take that lead in the Dallas Cowboys. That'll probably be all she wrote, guys. 2 seconds remaining in this one. We will get a kickoff, and that'll be the end of this game. Okay. All right, guys, here we go. Go to the dock. Don't listen to these quacks. Nice touchdown, Washington. Oh, man, I wonder if this is going to end up costing us subscribers if I cancel that next game. I feel like it might, man. I feel like it might. I feel like if I was going to skip any game, I probably should have skipped this game and given my voice a break between for the morning between last night and today. But after this one, we can get started in about 4 hours. I'm just going to have to stop talking. It's a big game, says Boppet. But if I call it, if I call the game and then we end up having a half-assed performance, I'm on the fence, guys. All right. Well, this game is just about over. Dallas Cowboys trail by 4 now after the extra point attempt. Don't know even what to do. Now, the other option I could do is be that YouTube channel that during commercial breaks, just never say anything. Don't have to say anything during commercial breaks when there's no action. Thank you, Travis. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate you too, country. I can't make this a habit, man. I can't make it a habit to cancel games. And this past week has just been terrible for that. Last week we canceled a game on, we tried to reschedule a game. We tried to do 3 games on that day. And then there was I had to cancel another game because of the terrorist attack that happened. So I couldn't do all the college football games. Thank you, Boppet. And I know you're a Kansas City Chiefs fan, so coming from you, that's huge. That is the final score of this game, guys. The final score of this game is 23-19. Let me go talk with my fiance, guys. I think I should give my vocal cords a break. I hate having to do this, guys, but I'm probably going to have to do it in order to cover tonight's live stream. I want to be able to give you guys the best possible broadcast as I can. Brian Adams, thank you so much. Save your voice. Good idea not talking during commercials. But I am going to take the break. All right, guys, that's it. That is the final score of this game. Washington Commanders, Dallas Cowboys. Washington wins this game 23-19. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Unfortunately, our Dallas Cowboys lost. But hey, we've always got next season. Y'all have a great day, guys. I'm going to end this broadcast. Let's make the executive decision to rest the voice here between this game and the next game. I apologize to all of you Kansas City Chiefs fans and Broncos fans who were looking for this game. I'm going to step away. Appreciate you guys. Y'all have a great day. We'll see y'all at the end of the day. Love you guys.